Oh yeah. The WWE Monday Night Raw live stream is on the air. That's what I meant to say. WWE Monday Night Live. Monday Night Raw? Yeah. WWE Monday Night Raw live stream watch along is on the air. There you go. I'll get it. I'll get it. It's time, guys. Let's see if this is thoroughly on the air. Sometimes it's not so live. All right. Let's check this out. Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn. Dro says that's the most exciting match tonight. I see. Let's see if it has me live over here. Indeed. Yeah, there's a couple of really cool things to look forward to tonight. Robert Stone, welcome. It's Robert Stone.
It's the most electrifying
Oh my goodness.
in sports entertainment today. Oh, the people's elbow! An exclamation point. The
People's elbow. Oh my goodness. It is the people's elbow. Heck yes. Yo, Robert Stone, thank you for the bits, man. Oh, and hit him with the perfect 10. Yo, and he hit him with the perfect 10. The perfect 10 bits. Na, 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 na. It's about T-minus 15 minutes before Monday Night Raw. Robert Stone, thank you very much. Monday Night Robert is what we're on right now. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the bits. Let's get this on the air. See if we can actually finish this video today. We're gonna have to go forward just a bit. We have to go like right there. Okay. There it is. Alrighty.
$30,000 would be what I need to get my rights. And
People's elbow. Oh my goodness. Yo.
Some guys actually made more.
The people's elbow.
Did.
Thank you so much. Look at this. And we're burning it down. Oh my goodness. And we're burning it down.
So we could have
Thank you, man.
Good-looking men like this gracing the toy aisle.
Burn
But just
it
like the
down.
other two, guys, this poor guy, he's been in here locked up for over 20 years. Time to give him his reprieve.
Uh-oh.
Out
Don't open it. Ah!
And
Thank you very much.
one thing about this
What's
newer
up? What's up?
figure
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the
is
stream.
he
Stream with a dream.
would actually
Oh, let me get this
come
tweet out
with
here.
a usable trash can lid as the hardcore champion. And if you remember my video with The Undertaker, you saw me using the trash can lid on the dead man. And if you notice, it doesn't come with the stand, but he stands all on his own. If you notice, this figure was had a little bit more muscularity than this figure, and that would coincide with the time I found myself dabbling with some sports enhancers. So good on you, Jack.
Enhancers.
Great attention to detail. I'm glad
Robert
you didn't
Stone's
miss all
hooking
the
it up.
hard work and trips to my doctor that I was putting in during that time. They made my ass bigger. They made my ass bigger on that one too, which was accurate. Look, they did make my ass bigger.
Which was accurate.
Yeah. Hey, what are you looking at? Now, the next figure we go into was actually our most difficult figure to track down. It took us by far longer than all of the other ones combined to get this one. And the main thing I noticed from the off the ropes figure was the fact that I had listened to Jeff Hardy. In a previous video, I talked about how Jeff educated me, schooled me on the fact that once you start changing your
Big
look,
Rude, what's up, man?
they will start
Maven's
putting
figure.
more
I don't think there is
figures
much
out
value.
in your
Hey,
new attire, which means more money down
I'm
the
sure
line.
people would say the
And
same thing about a
off the
YouTube
road
channel
figure,
based
you
on
see
Maven,
that
right?
I am
But
wearing
dude's killing it.
my green
His
trunks.
value
Now,
might be
during
going
this
up.
time, after Jeff told me that, I realized I could wear way more colors than just the traditional black that I had been wearing. I had blue, green, yellow, fuchsia, pink, red. I had as many trunk color combinations that I could find made. And I would always match the color of my trunks to the color of the wrist tapes. And a lot of times I made sure that before they started a color, I could find the wrist tape color, just because I knew it was just going to be something extra to add. Jack Specific made sure they added my green wrist tape. Again, Jack Specific's
That's cool.
small, minute attention to detail is what's made them the best company for wrestling action figure. Not only did they get the color of my wrist tape matching the color of my trunks, but they also recognized that during this time, the WWE gave me more opportunities on the microphone. I was able to speak a little bit more moving forward. And lo and behold, this figure came with a microphone because, hell, if I'm gonna run my mouth out there, they know anyone that's getting this figure might have me running my mouth in their home. Like the other ones, he's been cooped up far too long. Time to let him breathe. Like the other figures we went by, Jack Specific made sure
Does this have an extra
that
space
as my
in it? It
body
does.
developed, as I trained more, as I grew, as I got bigger,
Does it?
they reflected that in my figure. And not only adding the microphone, but the removable
Actually, no,
elbow
it doesn't.
and knee pads, the small little touches is what makes these figures so collectible and what makes them just so cool to have. If you notice the M on my front and on that luscious booty, if you notice the coloring, well, that's actually the color that Maven was written on my booty.
Yeah, they sampled the actual tint of it.
Jack
That's what I did
stopped
for my
at
logo
nothing
too.
with making these as accurate, as real as they could.
That way it's always
And
brand
my hats
accurate.
off to 'em. Now the next figure that would come out switched up things, and they did this because things were switching up within my career as well. And you might be asking, why are you in a 2-pack with Eugene? I'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah,
but
what's
first,
the story of this?
what were the differences?
We might
within my
actually finish this
career?
video
Well,
this time, guys.
The main difference was,
Aren't you excited? Aren't you
during
happy?
this time, I changed from being a
Alright,
babyface,
so we tweeted
a
that.
good guy, to a heel, a bad guy. And when that transformation changed, everything about my career changed. And on a side note, I really started having a lot more fun. And to this day, I enjoy being a heel umpteen times more than I enjoy being a babyface. Now, the character of Eugene, it's a little bit complicated, so I'm not gonna go into the reasoning why. And in fact, Eugene, Nick Dinsmore, has done a great job explaining it on his channel. And I encourage everyone to check it out, and he'll tell you why after you finish this video.
After you finish this
But
video.
he was the
Don't do it yet.
perfect person for me to transform to a heel. Once I became a heel, I loved it. I had so much fun. Once I learned how to work as a heel, when you become a heel, it's completely different. Your responsibilities in the ring changes. The way that you sell changes. The way that you lead a match changes. The way that you finish a match changes. It's something that people normally learn on the indies, and they get a seasoning time period. Well, me, I was thrown into the mix. I was thrown to the wolves. The fact that I was doing this learning on the fly is why one of the agents or producers, Dean Malenko, why, to put it bluntly, he didn't give a rat's ass about me, and I've mentioned that in a previous video. I am happy, though, that the first person I would find myself in the ring with was someone as seasoned as Nick Dinsmore or Eugene. So
roll around.
Stands to
That
reason
spot,
they
man.
would
Every time I
immortalize
see
us
that spot.
in a 2-pack. Now, I know what you're saying, Maven. Why the hell would they put you in a 2-pack? Easy answer. Neither of us were probably successful enough.
Yeah, I don't
to
think
sell
Jim
our
Cornette
own
was much for the
individual
comedic stuff.
action figures during this time. So the way to monetize, the way to get the most bang for their buck was to put us together. Nick and I never found ourselves tangled together in WrestleMania 21, so I have no clue as to why they put us together in this 2-pack. But hell, it's time both guys get a chance to breathe. You both ready?
Oh no. Don't open that. That's probably worth dozens of dollars.
Getting into these figures, I don't know enough about Eugene's
Oh,
attire
jeez.
to know if it's accurate or not, but I do know one thing Jack Specific did with me that shocks me. On my right arm, they have white on there. Why is this? Well, during a match, I actually unceremoniously cut my elbow and found that it would not heal. After 2 rounds of pretty heavy antibiotics, it would just continue to balloon up. Now, at this time, I already had both of my bursa sacs gone in both of my elbows. So I don't know why my infection would not go away. It got to the point where the doctor told me after my
Gable versus
Zayn,
Zayn. That's your most exciting match tonight.
If
Buy
this
the
round
things.
does not work, I was going to have to
J-Rock,
wear
what's up? What's up?
a belt with that
You
had
booked him
an
as a serious
IV
wrestler. Oh, I
running
see.
Antibiotics to me 24 hours a day. But once I heard that, I made sure for a while that I had my elbow wrapped because I didn't want anything to get inside that injury
Yeah, I hear that.
and compromise. I wanted this injury to heal. So for a while, I would have my elbow wrapped pretty tight, just trying to protect it, just trying to heal an injury. Jack Specific caught that and put it on there. I've been asked before, that's the answer.
Wow.
This figure is
Details.
also different because you see the WrestleMania 21 t-shirt. What was great about every time we would have a pay-per-view, an overseas event, anything that the WWE was trying to
About
promote,
T-5 minutes
we
until
would
Monday Night
always
Raw, guys.
get shirts, and they would have as many as we wanted backstage, and guys would get them, cut them up, maybe use them in a promo. Some guys would use them in a match, even if they had a backstage segment.
WWE
and
Monday Night
a
Raw
pay-per-view
live stream
coming
is
up that you
on
wanted
and
to
popping, guys.
start
Thank you for joining me.
advertising. For the longest
The
time, I had
the
been
tweets are on as well, so if you
in
guys
my
could
house.
take a
And even
second
to
to
this day,
like
I
the tweets
still
and retweet the
have
tweets.
some old
Let's spread the
pay-per-view
word to the
shirts,
streets.
and it's
So let the people
pretty
know where
cool
to be.
whenever I come across them and see, well, yeah, that was Rock versus Brock. I remember that SummerSlam. So that's the reason that they had
Look how big they made his
me
arms.
in a shirt on this action figure. And it was just an opportunity just to do something a little bit different. They were using the same build as other figures. They were using the same green trunks.
Oh
They
my
were
goodness.
Doing the same
Yo,
thing
what's
with
this?
removable knee pads, removable.
Yo, guess what time it is? It's time for upgrades.
I just looking at a shirt yet. This is a great
It's time for upgrades.
My next figure that would come out would
We're
be
not
based
afraid of upgrades. We're not afraid of upgrades. We're not afraid.
It was in
Upgrades.
Puerto
Yo, you got
Rico,
the,
and I can still remember
woo, you
that
got
Puerto
the
Rican
the
crowd and how much they
the
hated
lobby
me
fight
when
scene,
I
not the
told
lobby,
them,
the
"Ay, sus bocas."
what is that considered? The
And I remember
no,
them
it's not the
telling me
brawl.
that
It's not the
means
big
shut
burly
your mouth.
brawl
When you're
either. What is
telling
that
them to
called?
Shut their mouths.
It's
That's
like the
pretty disrespectful. So they're not going to like you too much. And it was one of the nights that still. when
The
I think
Oracle
back,
Brawl? I
think
guess you could
going
call it the
very
Oracle Brawl,
fondly
maybe.
As to one of my best nights in the
14
wrestling
months,
business. So
Excalibur. Thank
I'm
you so
happy
much, man.
that night was immortalized.
What an awesome streak
in
you're
this
on.
action
Thank you so
figure. And
much
if you go back
for
and
subscribing
look
again.
at that pay-per-view,
Keeping the
the
streak
blue
alive
trunks
and well.
is exactly
Well
what
fed.
I was wearing. So once again, well done, Jack Specific, and your attention to detail.
Well done, Excalibur.
He doesn't want to come out. There we go. What makes me truly take my hats off to Jack Specific with this one is the chair. And
Jack
during this
Specific still make
pay-per-view, I
figures
went
for
off
wrestling?
script a bit. Didn't do it on my own. I was told to cut a promo on
I think the
an
one in the mansion's
extremely
considered
hostile
the,
Puerto Rico. So that's exactly
It's considered the
what I
lobby
did.
brawl.
And
I think that's what
would
it's
go
called.
around the corner and I would find myself
Most
a chair.
often, I think that's
would
what I find it
firmly
listed
plant
under.
it,
It's the lobby
and
brawl.
on it I would stand. Then we're going to use a prop from an earlier review, and I'm going to actually put the microphone in my hand because that's exactly what I did that night. And to a raucous,
Maybe that one right there is considered a park brawl. It's like a parking lot or a park something.
Be extremely proud of. That's why
Finished Viking, welcome.
my hats again going off to you. The fact
Almost
that you
time for Monday Night
put
Raw.
this chair in this
Oh
pack,
yeah.
I'm not sure if it was an
See what the
accident,
votes are looking
if
like
so
on the
happy
YouTube.
accident, but it fits this
Sami
action
Zayn versus
figure
Chad Gable.
to
Ooh,
perfection.
that's winning.
My last action figure, just like my first one, would be based off of my appearance
Awesome
at
Truth and
WrestleMania. This time WrestleMania
Jey Uso versus
21,
Gunther are
and
tied
as an
for
ode
second
to
place right now.
My first action
Everything
figures,
has
they would
votes
go
though.
back
That's
to me
pretty good.
being in the black trunks, and although I was wearing the colors at this time, occasionally I would find myself wearing the black. So having me in the black trunks would become a good throwback and actually a good action figure for me to end my career in the WWE on. But just like all the other Little Mavens, this Little Maven deserves the chance to breathe as well, so that's exactly what we're
Dang.
doing.
That's a cool looking box and figure. Comes with the title and everything.
And in true throwback form, they decided to have me with the Hardcore Championship with my last action figure. Do wrestlers get to choose with the accessories they come with? I can't speak for the top tier guys, but I never got a chance. They never asked me, do you want a belt, a microphone, a chair? Do you want a trash can lid? It was whatever they thought was the best fit for each.
There you have it. We pretty much got to the end of the video this time. It's taken us a couple tries, but we were able to traverse the field. We did it. It's time, guys. Monday Night Raw. It's the pre-King and Queen of the Ring edition right here. We're going to find out who's going to the finals, who's going to be at the King and Queen of the Ring fighting for the actual title of King of the Ring or Queen of the Ring. So this is set to be a memorable show, I would say. Together. Finish him. Dun dun dun. Richie, what's up, man?
It's a high-stakes night tonight, live from Greensboro, North Carolina for Monday.
Yeah, that's pretty loud.
Night Raw. The arrival
It's coming out of this
of
card.
main event
Jay?
Jey
Yep.
Uso earlier today. He finds
Oh,
himself
wait. No, it's Iyo.
Iyo Sky. Arriving, get ahead of myself.
I thought it
Iyo
was
Sky, Lyra
Jey Uso,
Valkyria
too.
in the women's
The
tournament
car was the right color.
for King and Queen of the Ring. The tournament
Yo.
later on
Acid,
tonight.
welcome.
And there, of course, Lyra Valkyria.
There's Lyra.
Upstart, well, surprise so far of the tournament. She battles Iyo Sky in the semifinals here tonight to try to get to Jeddah come Saturday. There's Gunther, former Intercontinental
There's
champion. He's
Gunther.
in the semifinals.
He's got Ludwig with him.
King and Queen of the Ring tournament.
Yeah, nice
Later
car.
on tonight, accompanied by Ludwig Kaiser, will take on that man. Main event,
There he
Jey
is.
Uso.
There's Jey Uso. I like the shirt he's wearing.
Live on Monday
Let's
Night
go,
Raw.
guys.
Jey Uso and Gunther battle in the men's tournament
The
semifinals.
tweets are on. If you guys could, hook up the tweets. Retweet the tweets. Like the tweets. Let everybody know where to be tonight. This is the spot. The hot spot. Is it not? Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. It's time for America's Funniest Home Videos.
And here comes the Intercontinental
This
Champion.
sounds like America's Funniest Home Videos. It's time for Zayn. Sami Zayn is here. You should have no fear. Let's go, guys. La 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 la. Dang, they're starting with this? I think they'd be having some trouble backstage leading up to this.
As we head to the King and Queen of the Ring, this coming Saturday in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
No, Sami Zayn is here.
Special 1 o'clock start time on the East Coast, 10 o'clock on the West Coast.
Dang, man.
Sami Zayn
10 a.m.
triple threat match against
This
Sami
Saturday,
Zayn
wow.
and Big Bronson Reed.
Sami Zayn is here.
Intercontinental title defense for Sami, and obviously triple
Does that mean double or nothings this weekend too?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. This is a non-title match, by the way. This is just a little bit of a grudge match. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go. He's got a mic. Where are they tonight? What city are they in? I forgot. Is it every Double or Nothing Memorial Day weekend or something? I don't know.
I think that's as good a way to kick it off as any. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw!
Sami Zayn looks like a Simpsons character to me. Like he would fit right into the Simpsons.
5 days away from King and Queen of the Ring, live in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
So great he gets to go to Saudi Arabia, man.
I find myself in a triple threat match.
Remember when he wasn't even allowed there? Greensboro, North Carolina. Thank you, thank you.
Gable.
Thank you, Ringmaster. Thank you, Robert Stone.
For my Intercontinental Championship. And it's funny, I was actually asked in an interview today, Sami, why would you put up your championship in a triple threat? Everybody knows the champion has a disadvantage. You don't even need to be pinned or submitted to lose your title. And I tried to explain it, and I'll try to explain it to you guys because I've got two very different issues.
It's crazy.
On my
Two
hand,
best friends are two of the best on the mic, two of the best in the ring. It's crazy that
we have a very, very personal issue in the form of Chad Gable.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are so good at what they do, and they're best friends, and they're in the same spot at the same time. Like
Chad,
things to come together like that is so crazy.
Out of his wife's arms, in his hometown, in front of his 78-year-old father, and expect nothing to happen to you. So make no mistake, Chad, you've got an ass-kicking coming your way. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Pat McAfee is on the barks.
Like that from the champion. And the other issue is with Bronson Reed.
I like him holding the title like this while he's talking.
It's not personal with Bronson Reed. He doesn't care about me, doesn't care about my family, doesn't care about Chad Gable. He only cares about one thing, and it's this right here. This is what he wants.
Nice side plates.
So the way I see it, this is a pretty interesting match. It's like a fight between the mind, the body, and the soul. The mind is Chad Gable, one of the most manipulative, crafty superstars of all time. The body is the strength, the unmatched brute force.
Ooh, I like this promo.
Bronson Reed, and the soul
Think Gunther is winning?
Sami
I hope
Zayn.
so, Dro. I hope so. Shreko, welcome.
And if I'm putting my money down on a fight between mind, body, and soul, I am betting on soul every single time. Because it is that soul, that heart, that passion, that is why I am holding this right now. That is why I was able to beat the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time at WrestleMania. And that is why at King and Queen of the Ring this Saturday, I will walk out still the Intercontinental Champion.
And I'll hit myself in the head with the title. He accidentally clocked himself with a little bit of the metal strap. The metal on the strap. Let's go. It's Chad Gable. Shoosh.
Sami,
Shoosh.
did I hear you call me manipulative? Me?
Me?
I'm manipulative.
Yes,
Let me
you.
ask you this, Sami. Did I manipulate you into beating Gunther at WrestleMania? No. I coached you, selflessly I might add, into winning that championship. No, that's my problem. Everybody, I figured it out. I'm too damn nice. I've been too nice to you, and I've been way too nice to these three clowns standing behind me.
Dang.
Ah,
That's nice.
come on. Take Maxine, for example. Miss Maxine.
Dang, he's about
Now,
to talk some
Saturday,
more
she's in
trash?
Saudi Arabia, competing for the championship in the finals of the Queen of the Ring, but you're not gonna be, are you?
Oh,
No,
come
why is
on.
that? It's because you blew your opportunity. Failure. And
Failure.
Tozawa,
Oh
Tozawa,
no,
you did
Maxine.
exactly 0% of of the damage I asked you to do against Bronson Reed last week.
Dang, he's going in. Failure. Thank you guys for joining me, by the way.
Me to you, Otis.
Oh, it's Otis.
Last week,
Free Otis. Yo, we got Otis chance, standing chance for Otis.
last week against Sami Zayn, you proved once
WB.
again, my friend,
What's up, WB?
why, by far and away, you are the biggest disappointment on the planet.
Jeez. On the planet?
All right, that's enough of that. I think we've all heard just about enough out of you.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I got a question.
What?
No. Question's not for you. Question's for the Alpha Academy. How much longer are you guys gonna deal with this guy's crap?
Hey!
Sammy, you don't talk to the Academy. I talk to my pupils. I see what you're doing. All right, you said it
Is he gonna
yourself.
start
I'm
the
brains
Sami
of this
Academy?
operation. You're trying to drive a wedge. Fortunately
Drive
for
a
me,
wedge, yes.
they've already rededicated themselves to me and my journey to reestablish respect for the Alpha Academy. Oh, and let me just say, Sammy, I am sick and tired of listening to you talk about your heart and your soul. It's pathetic. In Saudi Arabia, I don't have to pin you to win that championship, but I'm gonna pin you. And I'm not just taking your title.
He does not suck.
I'm taking your soul.
Oh, I'm taking your soul. Dang, he's gonna Shang Tsung you. Dang, we got a next level threat here. He's not gonna kill him. He's gonna take his
That's all well
soul.
and good. But last I checked, Saudi Arabia isn't for another 5 days. Last I checked, tonight we're in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yeah, we are.
Last I checked, you and I are scheduled for one-on-one competition tonight. And I'm dressed and ready to go. It looks like you're dressed and ready to go. Let's do it right here, right now.
Yep, he's gonna Shang Tsung him. Of all the things I expected to hear tonight, I did not expect for someone's soul to get taken.
A little more soul and more importantly, respect. Maybe he'd be the Intercontinental Champion today, and he wouldn't be trying to take the title away from somebody like Sami Zayn.
Yeah, respect, empathy, composure. There's a lot of things that Chad Gable could show. Anytime
Chad Gable's got some nice black and purple gear on. Let's see who you guys think is going to win this.
A bit better too, and now we're underway. Gable and Sami Zayn, of course, is
Who
a
you
very
got? Who
personal
you
issue
with?
for Sami Zayn. He talked about Montreal a couple of months back, defending the championship against
Kevin
Chad
Owens,
Gable.
Kevin
Chad losing,
Owens.
of course, and then attacking Sami in
Could
front
just
of
hear his
wife
song in
and
my head right
family.
now.
That was the night that Chad Gable lost it, decided to change the way he does things.
The coolest nights of Sammy's life was taking place, and then he showcased that he's pawn scum. He's a bum. He's a scumbag.
You know, talking to Chad Gable a bit earlier on.
Excalibur, thank you again, man.
Me, Pat, and here's Sami Zayn now. Elbow. He comes off the ropes. He told
See
me
who
he
you think
feels
is going to win this.
disrespected. He's felt overlooked for a long time now. This coming weekend in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia will be his
Otis outta
first
here.
match at a premium live event.
Come on, Jimmy Johns. Jimmy Johns is going in right now. Okay. Predictions are open, guys. You got about 2 minutes, a little less than 2 minutes to get your prediction in, so doing it now would probably be best. Oh my goodness. What is this? Yo, you know what time it is? It's time for upgrades. Na 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 na. We're not afraid of upgrades. Oh my goodness. Look at this. How is this possible? Two of the extremely similar time frames back to back.
Let's kick this Raw off with an upgrade.
What an awesome situation. Thank you, thank you. Look at this. WB. 13 months. Goodness gracious. Thank you so much, WB. Predictions are open. You have about a minute left, guys. So get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count. Chad. Trey says Chad's going to win. I guess we could close down this poll and do a new one. That's 17 votes. So the winner of the first poll is going to be Jay versus Gunther, which is kind of what I thought. That's why I made the thumbnail the way I made it. Normally, I try to predict what you guys are going to be most excited about when I make these thumbnails. It's commercial break right now, so we do have a little bit of time. Let's see here. Who will win? Monday Night Raw, guys. Who will win? Let's see here. Sami or Chad? All right, you should see a poll pop up in your chat on YouTube. I think Bronson is going to cause a DQ. Yeah, you're probably right. Kelly, would you ever run a wrestling company? You could be like a better, what's his name? Billy Corgan. Kelly Scott Matthews could run his own wrestling company. Also make a bunch of the theme songs for people and book the show. Taylor Not So Swift. Oh god, that was such a good diss. He did it with that. All right, predictions are closed. May the odds be ever in your favor on Twitch. Orton, King of the Ring? Do you think so? No. No. Well, actually, now that you brought it up, I kind of think possibly, but he's never been King of the Ring before, so.
This is a tough competition.
Gosh, man. Randy versus Gunther would be crazy. I'm kind of down with that, Sean. This is a good idea, I think. For the second, it was 100% to 0.16%. Oh, dang, Mark. I've smashed a pumpkin or two.
Has taken control of this matchup against Sami Zayn. These two men, along with Big
Kevin Owens took his family to see Taylor Swift in concert. Nice. That is a scenario I'd like to see. Yeah, if it comes down to that, then I'm definitely down with it. It's a good idea, Sean. Good thing to bring up. Gunther versus Randy Orton to decide King of the Ring sounds delectable.
For Chad Gable, he's never won a singles championship here in WWE, a former three-time tag team champion. He's the man who trained Sami Zayn and helped him knock off Gunther at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he did do a little bit of assisting, consulting, advising, but it was Sami Zayn's heart and passion that won him that title.
And Sami showing some of those
clobbering clotheslines from Sami Zayn.
Chad Gable tried to take credit for it, which is what he's been doing as of late. He's trying to take credit for everybody else's stuff.
Zayn looking for the Blue Thunder.
One of the things that's really good about Chad Gable is how he's transitioned into a heel. It's not easy to do. I always give props when people are able to flip to a heel with a seamless transition, believably, and people are already reacting to him. And this is exactly what Chad Gable has done. A very seamlessly great transition to heeldom.
There's no joking about what's going on here. Faces, and wait a minute.
What's Maxine doing?
Oh, she's gonna slap him.
Chad Gable tried to basically.
Well, she can't bring herself to do
she can't do it.
The wrong thing, and that's pull the trigger and slap Sami.
That's good on you.
Oh wow, she wouldn't slap him. She's having a crisis of identity. Slap her, Chad. Slap her. Dang, that would be the end of this. I don't think he could do that today.
Bring him the Intercontinental Championship
Now, to be clear, if I had my team with me, I would like them to cheat for me if I was in the middle of a match with somebody I had a title championship on. So,
In my wrestling company would allow it. Because I want to show that there's not that, like, crazy difference between men and women. I'd want to show that, like, everyone is out here competing. I'd make it actually happen sometimes. It wouldn't be egregious, but it would happen. It wouldn't be mean-spirited or anything, but...
At least momentarily, because Sami Zayn now, and now look at Gable. That's classy.
Dang, he put Maxine right in the way of Sami.
Now Gable takes advantage, using Maxine as a shield.
Impact does it, yeah. Yeah, I'd do it. If I had a promotion, I'd let it happen. Especially women who are like believable in that case. Like there's a couple of women you could see in any company that'd probably be able to believably make it happen, like Shayna Baszler or even like a Zoe Stark, Ivy Nile. Like there's a couple of women that just have that aura to them where it's like it wouldn't be egregious to see it. It'd just be like, wow. And I feel like that'd be more important for the way that people think about representation than the way that they do it a lot of times. A lot of times it's like a participation trophy instead of like actually earning some, oh, throw him out. He's throwing him out. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, yeah. Absolutely. Serena Deeb, I'd love to see Serena Deeb versus like Daniel Bryan. I think that could be match of the year right there. Can you imagine Serena Deeb versus Bryan Danielson? That could be match of the year. And it would represent 2024 so well too. It would like frame 2024 in such a good light, and it would probably inspire so many more women than what is considered inspirational today. I saw another QR code, another glitch.
The world has ever seen. Learned how to throw in Grandpa Larry's backyard. For years, Larry battled cancer.
Oh yeah, RKOs are fine. I'd stay away from like you know, closed fist strikes and stuff like that. But I'd make it like how Lucha Underground did it. Lucha Underground didn't mess around, and they I feel are like the gold standard of men versus women combat in wrestling. They always made it believable. They never overdid it. They made it make sense. They had a story behind it when it happened. They made, if it got to a competitive nature, they made it make sense why it got there in the first place. Either the guy was being overly cocky or being overly like creepy or sexual about it. He was thinking about the girl in a way that she was thinking about beating him. He was thinking about like getting with her. You know, like they always made it make sense why the girl was getting the upper hand in certain places. It wasn't like, oh yeah, girl power, you know. It was like, man, it really looks like this could be happening. That's more of what I would do. And I wouldn't just do it all the time either. I'd make it so that it has to be a legitimate issue.
Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join. Same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro.
Punk versus Deeb would be cool. Oh yeah, Punk versus Deeb. That'd be awesome. Yeah, there was a glitch during a Chad Gable match. They've been throwing him weird places though. I'm not sure where they put him as important as them just being here anymore. I used to think where they put him mattered, but they're kind of just there now. We'll see if it... By the time it's all said and done and in the rearview mirror, we could see if it did matter, but I'm kind of feeling like it doesn't.
I chose Upstart because...
Isn't a match when Kenny Omega wrestled a 9-year-old girl? I've never seen that match and I don't want to see it. I've heard about it though. I've heard about him wrestling like dolls and stuff too. I don't want to see it. I tend to like Kenny Omega these days, and I don't want to have reasons to not like him. I'd rather not. But yeah, I know of it. Alice, welcome.
The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At X-Chair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our
It's the X-Chair, made by Professor Xavier in a lab, by harnessing the power of the Infinity Stones. Dude, can you imagine if Professor X got the Infinity Stones? Oh my god. He transitioned from babyface to heel to babyface to heel. You know what I came up with? I thought about this the other day, and I said it to the people in the chat. Dude, what if that singer, you know, there's that singer called Babyface? What if he wasn't talking about like being a pretty boy? What if he didn't think he was a good-looking guy? He wasn't saying, "I'm Babyface. Look at my face. I look like a baby." What if he was actually just a gigantic wrestling fan and nobody got it? What if he was just a wrestling fan and he calls himself Babyface because he's like, I love the babyface wrestlers? And what if they did like an MTV Cribs on him and his house is just filled with titles, championships, and action figures? What if we just never understood that Babyface is actually a wrestling fan? He's not saying he's a pretty boy. Wouldn't that be crazy? And we just missed it, and he's been sad ever since because like nobody cared, nobody knew what he was trying to say. And what if, when can I see you again? What if that was about like a babyface losing their title or something? It wasn't even about a girl or anything. What if, man? Who knows?
5 days before the king and queen of the ring.
He did some songs with Madonna.
Sami
Oh,
Zayn, our champion, almost had a lot of
that's heel.
momentum roll.
I was trying to think of who would be heel, you know? Yeah, maybe Babyface was just a big wrestling fan, but nobody got the name, and so to this day, he's just sad because nobody knows.
Like a jungle cat latched around the
Babyface the Babyface. Everybody just thought he was making some sort of pretty boy statement, but he just loves wrestling so much. He's got like WrestleMania chairs and stuff in his house. You never thought of this. I thought of this. Reference making me feel old. Hey, man. You're lucky to be old, honestly. Can you imagine if you were born today or like born 5 years ago or something? How just strange things would be for you. I have no envy for the new generations. I'm glad to be exactly as old as I am because I got to see stuff when it was not as easily manipulated and destroyed.
Maxine did not.
Otis is not going to hit Sami either. Look, Sami is such a baby face that even the Alpha Academy won't jump him. My name is George Nelson, not babyface. I gotta see Jinko pants when they first came out. Yeah, dude, Jinko. Isn't there no eye though? Oh god, he slapped the heck out of Otis. Chad Gable just slapped the heck out of Otis. That didn't hurt Otis at all. Yeah, iPad kids and all that. I know you probably wish you had more years back, you know, but overall you probably are. Oh my god, he hit him. Dang it, Otis. Otis hit Sami Zayn, clotheslined him in the corner. He's like, my guy Otis. Yes, dude, I love this. This was a great first match. This is over with. Chaos Theory for the 3. There you go. Yeah, for real. We're lucky, man. I know it doesn't seem that way, but as time goes on, we are. There you go. Chad Gable beats Sami Zayn. So this payout is going to be fantastic. Oh my god. Look at the people who agreed. The people who thought Chad was going to win. Look at this. Look at this payout. 21,000, almost 22,000 is getting paid out. Holy moly, look at this. 43% of the YouTube chat thought this would happen. Dang, that was crazy. Otis sold out, he did, man. You suck. You suck. They're giving him the Kurt Angle chant. This has got to be the biggest compliment you could ever get as Chad Gable. Oh my God! Imagine this, dude. He's getting the "You Suck" to his theme. This is awesome, dude.
Very eerie, very strange whenever you tag that QR code.
You know, I was
This is awesome.
There was a psychotherapy session. Now the psychiatrist is missing. I mean, it is.
I love it so much, and I want some more of it.
It is the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring
Holy
tournament.
moly!
Let's check in with one of the semifinalists. Former
WWE is freaking firing on, I wouldn't say all cylinders, because there's still stuff that's not great here, but when it's good, it's good, man. Uh-oh. It's Iyo in the water. That was so awesome. I used a rotary phone. Yeah, I've used one before. I got to open packs of baseball cards that had gum inside. Yeah. What were they called? Were they Donruss? What were those? I opened those too. They had powder on them. I've missed heel Otis. Dude, maybe that's where they're going with this. Daniel Johnson, welcome, man. You guys know what I'm talking about, man. Wax packs, tops, yeah. They were wax paper, yeah, and then they had the powder inside. Imagine how many like $1,000 cards are ruined by little like particles of dust on gum. I've seen it happen before. They've unboxed stuff, and it's got the gum, but the gum is like stuck to the card, and it just ruins like $1,000 card. Those were epic though.
Lyra Valkyria later on tonight. Also tonight is the King of the Ring semi-final matchup. Main event.
You know what I had? I had that Big League Chew. Remember when they used to market gum like it was chewing tobacco? I used to have that. I used to go get that from the store. You open up the pouch and it's like little shreds of gum, and you put it in your and pretend it was chewing tobacco. I used to get that.
Also tonight, a fatal four-way match. The winning team earns a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship opportunity. These four teams compete later on tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Dakota Kai and Kairi Zayn. Hey, it's Bron Breakker.
Powerful, unpredictable, badass.
What if they want Jey Uso versus Tama Tonga? Maybe. Dang, Bron Breakker's coming. We got NXT tomorrow, guys. Let's make sure you guys are in here for this. This could be crazy. We're going towards Battleground, too. Yeah, WB knows what I'm talking about. I got into collecting in 1990 the cards that came out that year. For the most part, are worthless today. Way overproduced. So, what was that? What was out at that time? I think they just started like overblowing the market with stuff at that time. I remember, gosh, man, I have some stuff that's really cool. I have like misprint cards and stuff, but I don't think I was collecting in 90. I think it was like 95 or 6 that I started really trying to get baseball cards and stuff, and then like 2000 something, I started getting really back into it, and I started getting like the Topps Finest. Just those ones that were like $20 a pack or whatever. It probably was less than that. It probably just felt like $20 because I was not having a bunch of money, but I started getting like Topps Finest, the chromium cards and stuff like that. Hope main event Jey Uso wins. He deserves to be the king. Maybe he could. Maybe it's part of the story. It would make sense with the bloodline stuff. If he gets to claim that he's the king of the ring, and then there's still the bloodline, like the head of the table and all that. I can see why people would think about Jey Uso and Tama Tonga and all that. It makes sense. I just don't want it. I think there are more deserving people for the King of the Ring. I think Jay's stature as main event Jey Uso is a little underwhelming in comparison to what that entails. Hey, Jimmy John's. Look, we're seeing Jimmy John's, and this time it's not actually Jimmy John's messing with me. I think Jay's good, but I just don't think he's great. Tops, Donruss, Score, Upper Deck, Clear, Bowman, Leaf. Leaf were the good ones. I remember Leaf. Yeah, but those are like the expensive ones too, right? I'm gonna go to Pizza Hut. With my reading log for free personal pizza? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, they gave you pizza for just reading books? That's so cool, man. Remember using the Beckett Price? Oh, yeah, I remember using those little cards that would come in the pack to, like, check it off. Oh, I got him, I got him, I got him. Like, you'd get a little card inside the pack, and it would have, like, a checklist. And I'd use a pen and be like, boop, boop. Heck yeah.
We've been underestimated our entire lives. $500,000. I'll do whatever it takes to get there.
Some great things, man. That's why I'm not jealous of people who are young now, because like, dude, what's your checklist now? A spreadsheet? A Google spreadsheet? Just an impersonal Google spreadsheet made in cold, calculated fashion with no love, no respect. I don't know, man. I'm glad I'm from where I'm from. I'm glad I lived when I lived. I'm glad I was born when I was born.
Academy, Chad, congratulations on your victory. Though I do have to ask about the involvement.
It's probably very efficient.
In tonight's outcome.
But
is this all part of your?
When's the last time efficiency led to enjoyment?
Don't ask about that. What is that?
I'm sorry. We gotta follow this.
What's going on? What's happening? Did a QR code jump somebody? Oh my god, a wild QR code tripped a member of the LWO. A wild QR code landed right on Joaquin Wilde's foot. It was a very heavy QR code, and it took out Joaquin Wilde. No. It took out
Cole, Pat, clearly there's been some sort of
the other guy, Cruz del Toro. Oh no.
What is now a developing story here on Monday Night Raw. I'll work to provide further details if I can. Cole, Pat, it's chaos back here. Chaos.
Oh my god, a wild QR code landed right on Cruz del Toro's big toe, and he's hurt. Nah, it's Bron Breakker. I love his theme song, man. It just sounds like frenetic energy. Thank you, Chad. I'm rich. It happens, man.
Bron Breakker, the unpredictable, intimidating, yet authentic superstar.
Hey, man.
Set to take on
Dolph Ziggler. Who's gonna fight Dolph Ziggler, guys?
Level up. They know well.
Hey, remember this
Get him, Bron Breakker.
He's making his debut, but a lot of us have been barking since the draft, and we need to see this man.
It's Dolph Ziggler, yeah. He looks like Dolph Ziggler, doesn't he?
I can go eye to eye with him in the Royal Rumble. I turn around and went the other way.
Kale Dixon. Yeah, these squash matches do nothing for me because it's like, dude, we don't know this guy.
In Greensboro, good luck, long-haired, handsome fella.
Bell has rung.
Spray tan breaker. Now I'm fighting this guy. Yep, see? Even he's mad about it. Spear!
Bron Breakker with the explosiveness just about ran through Kale Dixon.
And he throws him out of the ring.
Well, Pat, you heard Breakker talking to himself,
Dead Man Dixon.
Oh yeah, Bron. We're barking in Greensboro, pal.
Goodness gracious! Yo, this spear was fantastic, dude. This guy got massacred. Oh my goodness. Yo, this is the type of stuff I want to see. Not Zolf Diggler. Zolf Diggler, look out. He's getting absolutely manhandled. He's getting Thanos handled. Forget about manhandled. Thanos handled.
Well, this is a true reality show for Mr. Dixon.
It's done. It's over. Ring the bell. They're throwing it out. Said I don't want it. They had to throw the match out because he got so destroyed by that spear. Is he going to be a heel? Don't grab him. Don't grab him. Don't do it. Don't grab him. Don't do it. Oh my God! He speared him again! You're getting fined for that. A smaller Adam Rose. He does kind of look like Adam Rose. I see it.
Kale Dixon, welcome to the WWE. This is Monday Night Raw, and you're in the ring with a dog.
Get him out of my ring. What's he doing? He's taking it to the hydration station? We're going to hang out with Heartbreak Beats? No, he's taking apart the steel steps. Not Kale. He hates veggies. Bron Breakker hates vegetables. He said, your name's what? Come here. Goodness gracious. You don't know I hate vegetables?
Do the math. That's 100% badass dog. Oh, now he's got a steel chair.
Breakker with a steel chair. Oh my God!
No. Bro, no. He smashed his head with a steel chair on the steps.
We need emergency help out here.
Dude, this dude Bron Breakker is eliminating people. Adam Pearce, you regret your choice of draft pick immediately, don't you? He killed somebody again. Beat him with the prime bottle. Hit him with the prime bottle. What is going on here, man? This Raw is doing the dang thing, man. I like it so far. Jeez, man. This is what we're doing? This is what we're doing, man. We're seeing some brutality. I started the show saying fatality because the beginning of Raw, now the beginning of every WWE show sounds like the fatality song from Mortal Kombat. But little did I know, it was actually going to make more sense than that. Make him drink it. Hey, hey, hey. Zolf Diggler is dead. If he's not dead, he's damaged to the point where next time we see him, he's going to not look the same. You're not going to recognize him.
Take a look at his screen real quick.
And do you, Michael, want to answer one more question?
At a time when tipping can feel thankless, Domino's wants to say,
What the heck?
by tipping you back. Tip your Domino's driver $3 or more online and we'll tip you $3.
I want to see someone get beat with that Prime bottle.
Okay, so here's my most.
You didn't see when the guy was wearing the Prime bottle and he got beat up? What's his name?
It works after your detergent to fight deep odors 3 times better than detergent alone.
I should be banned, but I'm not. Is that his name? Anyone else will be banned? .org. Bluegrass, what's up, man? That don't count.
I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head? Comb it over? Wear a hat? Just stop. This isn't 19.
I should be banned, but the rules don't apply to me because I make a lot of money for the platform, but anybody else would be banned? Is that his name?
Check them out because they're giving away an absolutely free information.
I think that's his name.
Free gift card to everyone who scans this QR code.
Hit me with it. Just somebody use it. It's gonna happen eventually. Someone's gonna do it to Logan Paul, I think. Because he's always bragging about his logo being in the middle of the ring. So somebody would be wise to actually smash him into it or hit him with it. I don't know if it's gonna be Cody Rhodes this weekend, but I could see it. I could definitely see it. That's a good point. Uh-oh, there's another QR code. Now I'm getting Bosley advertisements along with my Uncle Howdy. It's crazy. It's like Uncle Bosley. Guys, I'm getting Uncle Bosley recommendations. Who the heck is Uncle Bosley? He's telling me about how I forgot about him. I forgot about my hairline. Uncle Bosley. QR codes everywhere.
Has never been bigger. With King and Queen of the Ring
bagging groceries. Oh no. I mean that's a respectable job.
I will reintroduce you to the 3 most deadly letters in sports entertainment. RKO.
Friday Night SmackDown from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Dang, SmackDown's in Jeddah.
Only on Fox.
Let's go.
Pat, moments ago, the post-draft debut on Monday Night Raw for this man, Bron Breakker.
Yeah, Bron wanted to prove a point to the whole world that he should have been in the King of the Ring tournament. He thinks he would have won the King of the Ring tournament. And a Bachelorette contestant just felt the wrath.
A Bachelorette contestant.
Dixon may never be the same again. Bron Breakker.
Dude, he smashed this dude's freaking head.
The general manager, Adam Pearce. The rest of WWE.
WW. Jeez, man. I told you. Bron Breakker is not a fan of vegetables. And you came out here named Kale? He had to destroy you. It's just at that point it's just morals, you know? It's just his morals. He had to destroy you. Backstage.
You didn't put me in King of the Ring. That's on you.
Ooh.
We all right? Let's move!
Dang, they had to get this dude out of here in an ambulance.
Pierce, Pat, has all kinds of problems. The LWO attack, Bron Breakker out of control. What else is going to happen?
Honestly, Adam Pearce's life is not necessarily a fun one, but it's seemingly all
viciousness here on Monday Night Raw. Oh my goodness. Radio! Oh my goodness. It's Radio Mania. Radio, thank you, man. 100 bits. It's Radio Mania.
Between Damage Control's Iyo Sky and the submission magician Shayna Baszler.
It's Radio Mania. The biggest single cheer of the day. Thank you so much, Radio. 100 bits. Yeah, that guy might actually need to go to the hospital. He got speared really hard in the ribs. That'll mess you up. Especially depending on how much of a glancing blow it is. If it just glances your bottom rib, it can really mess you up. I like how they're doing this recap of what happened in the matches and stuff. He mentioned the Steiner mask. I didn't get to hear it. Radio, welcome. Thank you for the bits, man. Your name is on the desk. WB. WB took a heavy hit off of that 100 bits, but WB still persists as the chat champ. There she is. Lyra. Burb Lady. And Beku Lunch.
You sacrificed a lot for this. I've been in the ring with you. I know how good you are at this. You go show them why this is all worth it. All right?
Becky, I got this.
You got this.
You got this. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Women's World Champion will join us a bit later on
Woo!
tonight, but right now, Lyra Valkyria is in the spotlight.
I like her song. I do have to mute that though because they do get me. Rest in peace, Kale Dixon. No Panda. No Panda. Did anyone get the link for the Uncle Howdy QR code? No, I didn't. I didn't get to really capture it or do anything with it. Machiavelli 420 says Goldberg invented the spear. No, he didn't. The spear is just just a football tackle. How would he invent a football tackle when he was playing football in like what the 90s? Football's been around for mad years, man. Here she is. La 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 la. This is gonna be a hard-fought showdown. Lyra's got a good look going on tonight, though. You're in trouble. Look, they're both doing the same pose. La 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 la. Look, who do you choose? La 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 la. Look at this. She's looking at the crown. She wants it. She's referencing the crown and actually showing some reverence for it. I like that. A lot of people have come out here and actually haven't really cared about the crown. You missed the Monday Night Wars. Well, you need to be hanging out on my Twitch channel, man, because we're in the thick of it. We do a thing called Classic Historical Battles on my Twitch channel where we're showing all the episodes of Monday Night Raw and Nitro. And finding out what's going on there. So come on through, man. Relive the awesomeness.
They'll dominate Raw as well.
And a review of how we got to this matchup. Lyra knocked off Dakota Kai, Iyo Sky's damage control cohort.
There we go.
Starts last week,
Predictions are open on the Twitch channel, guys.
So one-on-one, crucial matchup for both of these women to advance to the finals of Queen of the Ring.
On YouTube, we're going to find out what you guys think is going to happen here.
Favoring her right leg early on. For an upstart like Valkyria, what does she need to do to stay under control and perhaps pull off a big upset here tonight?
I think you said it there, stay under control.
It's,
I don't think she
it's
can get
Burb
distracted
Lady
by
versus
things like
Bear
that
Lady.
Iyo Sky can do.
Remember when Iyo used to wear the Burb, not the Burb, the bear mask to the ring?
You got to keep this in your world.
Let's go. Predictions are open. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for your prediction to count, guys.
Women's champion, nice takedown by Lyra. Iyo, of course, won the money in the
It's
bank.
Raw time. Let's rock. Goki, welcome. Yeah, Lyra's looking nice tonight. I like her outfit. I like her ensemble.
Watched Iyo Sky dominate for a long time. Knows her very well.
And Lyra, as Iyo off her game early on, another pitting combination.
2 counts.
And another near fall for Valkyria.
You're talking about biggest match.
Feathers are falling all over the place as she's wrestling.
Opportunity to head to the finals. Nice
Crossbody.
press. Hook of the leg. Isn't enough, and a kick out by Sky. Valkyria and Sky, who's going to the finals?
That's cool, Machiavelli. Please don't advertise other YouTubers and stuff in my chat.
Mike, you've been my partner a long time.
Bad boys for life.
We're soulmates. Yeah.
No, we're not. No, we're not soulmates. I'll be right back, guys. Hang out with Dudley for just a second.
Chicken menu to help him see the Taco Bell light. It hits. Hi. Are you at Not Howie? Food hits, right? The Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco isn't just for late night.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance and I saved hundreds.
That's great.
I know, I've been telling everyone.
Liberty. Liberty.
How many people did you tell? Only pay for what you need.
Liberty.
Ooh, carne asada.
It's carne asada. That's what I said. Carne asada.
Carne.
But with more flavor. Carne. Try saying it like this. Juicy carne asada.
Carne asada. Carne. I did it. And you rolls.
Things started off great, but once the new wore off,
They changed.
In the beginning, I got gifts like a phone.
And then next thing you know, it's like I'm invisible.
So I switched up and got me a new phone carrier.
Don't put up with wireless yada yada. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro.
Arby's made chicken wraps 2 for $5 because it's impossible to pick a favorite from honey mustard, ranch, and barbecue. But don't ever forget, you are Arby's favorite. Arby's, we have the meats.
In my book, saving while shopping is a no-brainer. So I use Rakuten to get cash back while I'm book clubbing. Cha-ching.
Well, how does that work? Well, stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers. Rakuten shares that money with us in a check or PayPal payment. It's free and easy.
All right. We're going to find out who's got it. Who's moving on to the actual Queen of the Ring final? Gosh, who's on the other side of this? Bianca? Oh, gosh, man. It's Bianca stuff, dude. It's always there. It never goes away. It's just always Bianca. They just keep giving the same. They keep giving everything to the same, like, 4 women. With a couple of exceptions. Obviously, they gave the Queen of the Ring to Zelina, but she's definitely not winning it.
Valkyria and Iyo Sky go one-on-one. The opportunity to make it to the finals of the Queen
Let's
of the
go.
Ring tournament.
The prediction is locked in. May the odds be ever in your favor, guys.
Has turned the tables.
Jade Cargill should be queen. She's nowhere near the Queen of the Ring. She's powerful. She's got a good look to her, but she's not the best wrestler. I feel like you run into issues when you crown a king or queen that's not very good at wrestling. You devalue the title. You devalue that prestige. It's like if you crown like Bad Bunny King of the Ring, it's like, all right, but is he really good though? Is he, or is he just okay and people are just hyped to see him? You got to be careful with stuff like that because it devalues it next time you do it.
Incredible environment, obviously. Ooh! King and Queen of the Ring finals. Who's going to be there? Iyo Sky.
Thank you, Goki. She only lost one match. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she's a good wrestler. She's just somebody that they present that way. King of the Ring should be reserved for people who are actually good at wrestling, you know? You shouldn't just be putting it on people just because you think they're hot at the moment, because that's how you get these weird runs where you get like those trivia questions where it's like, oh, did you know this person was actually King of the Ring? And it's like, he was? What? That's how you end up devaluing your whole entire premise of what King of the Ring should be. Or Queen of the Ring at that point. You know, you got to be careful who you put it on, man, because it could devalue the whole concept to the point where they don't even do it for years. Remember, they weren't even doing it for years and years. They stopped doing King of the Ring. You know why that was? It's because people just stopped caring about it.
You hear Lyra just screaming in agony when the knee was planted to the spine.
Just bending around, her back is just broken in half here.
Maybe eventually Jade could be King of the Ring, or Queen of the Ring, but it's just not time yet. I bet you she could barely do half the transitions that like Iyo can do. Half the moves maybe that Iyo can do. Io's a way better wrestler than her.
Iyo Sky can make it tap. She can fly through the sky. She'd be a great Queen of the Ring.
There are 11,000 here tonight in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
So yeah, maybe in a couple years, after they cement the legacy of the Queen of the Ring title. Right now it's looking kind of flimsy, isn't it? Think about it. Who's having trouble beating Zelina Vega recently? Like, they already messed it up a little bit, and if they keep on with that idea, it's just going to be so missable that it'll lose all prestige. Being Queen of the Ring will become like being like winning a Slammy or something. What does Lyra look like? She's got a good look tonight. Yeah, Excalibur knows what I'm talking about. Remember King Corbin? Yes, exactly. See what I'm saying? And King Corbin is a better wrestler than Jade. So, like, think about it. You start putting the crown on people just because you think they're hype. You start messing up what King of the Ring is supposed to be like. It's supposed to be a celebration of like the best wrestlers.
Kick, and here we go. Nice combination by Valkyria.
Look at these feathers flying off of her. She's shedding feathers as she's busting combos. Put on Xavier Woods. Yeah, Xavier's a good wrestler, but like, come on, man. I'd say that was a better pick than the last couple of people they've put it on. Namely Corbin, namely Zelina. Jeez, man, Io's taking a lot of damage here.
Now it's Iyo Sky who's in trouble.
What a run here for Lyra.
Hooks the leg and drops Iyo Sky.
No, Iyo kicks out. That bad thing about Japanese wrestlers, they can't speak English, no promos. You could work around that. You can work around it. People don't need to speak English. You just need to have a manager. Just have a manager and have good facial expressions, good selling, good wrestling, you can make it happen.
Double knees to Meteora, stacking up Valkyria.
Look at how often Yokozuna. I'm not saying Yokozuna is a Japanese wrestler. I'm just saying, look at how often Yokozuna cut a promo, but everybody remembers Yokozuna. You just have to fill in the blanks. You have to be memorable enough outside of what you say. And a lot of people today just don't have that. They're all about doing moves, and it just doesn't translate. Ooh, crack your back. Ooh, look at this. Oh my God. Io's getting put in those positions right now. Iyo is getting just snapped. It's always such a funny hold here. Mr. Fuji, best Japanese wrestler. He spoke English really good. Mr. Fuji was a great manager, but I don't know about really good. But yeah. Brock could speak perfect English and he needed a manager. Exactly. It doesn't matter if he could speak or not. It's about your how you fill in the blanks. Every wrestler has shortcomings, but it's about how you hide those or cover those up and how you accentuate their strengths. That's when people be... Oh, Io's bleeding. Wow, I didn't expect to see blood here. We got blood. She's got a busted nose.
Iyo looking to hit the skies. Springboard, drop kick from the top rope. Sky now.
You see my point? Every wrestler has shortcomings. There's no perfect wrestler out there. Everyone has something they could be doing better, and it's about how you hide those shortcomings. It's about how you accentuate their skills. That's what makes a superstar. The Rock is not an overly great wrestler, but they accentuated what he was good at, and that made him a legend. Stone Cold is a good wrestler, good on mic. Stone Cold might be as close as there has been, but there's still shortcomings here and there. He couldn't do a lot of the high-flying stuff. He couldn't do a lot of the incredibly agile things. Shawn Michaels didn't have the size of like a Hogan or something like that. Everybody has underwhelming things about them, but it's about how you hide those things and how you accentuate the strengths that makes someone into a legend. And that's what takes effort. That's what takes time. That's what takes skill as a booker. That's what takes investment from a company. They have to be willing to take the time to accentuate your strengths, hide your weaknesses, and just make you appear like you're the perfect athlete. You're the perfect wrestler. And that's how people get over. That's how people become legends. They don't become legends because they're perfect. None of these people are perfect. They all have things that could improve. But how much you realize those things is what's up to the booker and the company and the people who are producing things. You need people who actually care about you to the point where they're going to accentuate what you're good at and just absolutely eliminate your weaknesses for a crowd. Who won? It's not over yet, Panda. Saying Mr. Perfect wasn't perfect? Kurt Angle was perfect. I don't think so, Shroomgoon. I hear Kurt Angle talking all the time about how he wasn't perfect and about how he had troubles and issues and things and shortcomings. You might be talking about in front of a camera. Yeah, they worked really hard to make him into something that was great, but he had issues. Hulk Hogan wasn't the best. Yeah, Hulk Hogan wasn't the best wrestler at all, but crowds would go wild for him and they turned him into an icon, you know? He couldn't do a lot of the high-flying stuff. He couldn't do a lot of the technical stuff. He was not very flexible either. He was a very, very just finite wrestler. But they found a way to accentuate his strengths and hide his weaknesses to the point where he just became an icon. And that's what you got to do. I'm hoping Lyra wins.
so you can focus on the present.
Yeah, it's commercial break. I got Jimmy John's and it went to commercial.
Get up to $400 off with free Elemenx included. Hurry, deals end soon.
Oh, good wrestled in Japan. Yeah, he did. That doesn't mean he's the best, though. I mean, you could go to Japan. There are people who wrestle in Japan right now who aren't the best wrestlers. You guys know what I mean, though. What I'm trying to do is let you guys know that even if you think somebody is the best, it's because they've had their weaknesses hidden enough for you to just focus on their strengths. There's no perfect wrestler on the planet. And you know why I know this is because there are people like Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels has shortcomings. And Shawn Michaels is basically the best wrestler ever. So if Shawn Michaels has shortcomings, then I would say there's probably no perfect wrestler on the planet. And if they ever come along, I will let you know about it, and I'll admit it, but I don't see it, man. Charlotte Flair?
Lyra Valkyria and Iyo Sky
in a packed arena.
She's really good. She's like a creative character. I'll give you that. Charlotte is pretty dang close to being up there. Oh, leg trap, suplex, no. Dude, Io's having bad troubles with this Lyra, this Burb lady. Nobody knows, Jason, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know. We don't do spoilers in here. No spoilers, no rumors, no dirt sheets. We watch wrestling for what's presented by the companies themselves. Oh, she's still bleeding. Io's still bleeding from her nose. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that, Shrimgoon. Her promos are kind of whack, though. Actually, I'm gonna have to say nah. In the ring, maybe, but her promos are so robotic. She's like Robo Flair. I forgot about how wacky she is on the mic, dude. She's very underwhelming on the mic. She's like Robo Flair. I bet you she'd be the easiest superstar to make like an AI voice bot out of, because she just always is so monotone. Taz is the best wrestler of all time? Dang, you think Taz is it? What do you have, like a 3-year career? How long was Taz wrestling for? I don't know about all that. Taz is the best ever? Man. Was he great on the mic? I don't know about his stuff, so I can't say that. I don't know. 15 years? Taz was wrestling for 15 years? Seems like his career was really short. I don't know. I don't know a lot about Taz, though. Just from the outside looking in, as a person who doesn't follow his career very much, I feel like he didn't really do much. So maybe he did. Maybe I'll find out more about it through classic historical battles. You guys are my window into a lot of this stuff. I don't know a lot of this. Oh my god, power bomb to Lyra. No. Iyo did not go for the pin. She's hurting for certain.
Didn't have enough to try to put Lyra away. And now, once again,
You never watched ECW? I have not watched ECW yet. Oh, landed on her feet. Beautiful landing. Nightwing, no. Dude, Iyo is giving a heck of a match here versus her. Wow, Lyra beats Iyo? Holy moly. Lyra wins. Oh my goodness. Wow, Lyra wins against Iyo, the previous women's champion. Oh my goodness. La la la. Woo! Woo! That's what I just said, Michael Cole. Dang. Wow. Wings. That was an ECW champ for over 200 days. Cool, man. Dang. Lyra wins. Let's go. Radio wins off of that. Radio and Finish Viking cleaned up 11,000 Gritty XP. Or Gritty Twitch points. Wow.
She'll face either Nia Jax or Bianca Belair Saturday at the Queen of the Ring tournament. Let's head up to the ring in her own.
Well, I guess this does kind of hem up what I was talking about a little bit, where they just keep giving the accolades to the same women over and over again. Dude, I did not see that coming either. I thought it was just a long match just to make it a long match. Just to, like, make Lyra look good, but...
Lyra,
holy moly.
Clearly, emotions are running
She gonna get jumped right now?
This is your moment, okay?
I feel like Damage Control is gonna come out here.
Could you have
Am I new to the lifestyle? No, I'm not new to the lifestyle. It's just I never watched ECW.
Of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Could you have imagined this just 3
I've watched
weeks ago
wrestling
when you were
since
drafted?
before it was even cool to say you watched wrestling.
3 weeks ago, I could not imagine that I'd be standing here today.
Since before the Attitude Era, I've watched wrestling. But I didn't watch ECW because I didn't have a way of watching ECW.
But the trick is, you don't always have to know how you're going to get the job done. As long as you believe.
It's Feather Rosa.
And I am now.
She's gonna get jumped.
One Nightwing away from becoming Queen of the Ring.
The Nightwing of the Ring.
Very excited. Lyra Valkyria, can she do it Saturday? Can she become Queen?
Ric Flair, you do 90-minute matches every night. That match was not long. It's long to me. It's long to me when a rookie call-up wrestles 17 minutes versus a previous world champion.
I'm good, dog. Hey, bro, good conversation.
R-Truth Backstage. Brand new titles here. I love these titles.
Down the line and maybe even for those tag team titles.
Hey, that long-haired guy named Pete, dog, he's a cool mate.
So, but we rent Eco DVD or watch a tape my friends recorded to watch ECW. ECW, oh, that's what you're talking about.
I talked to my good buddy, Andre the Giant. He said he gonna have our back tonight.
Truth, I don't know how to tell you this, man, but Andre passed away like 30 years ago.
Oh.
Passed away what? Trust me.
Oh. Yo, is Big Show gonna show up right now?
We could really use you in spirit tonight.
Who you talking to, dog? Who you talking to?
No one, nothing.
Who are you talking to, dog? He's just looking up at the
And they say I'm the one that's crazy. Hi.
What the heck, R-Truth? Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't have anybody to trade tapes with back in the day either, so I'm happy for everybody who got to experience that culture, but
like I said it before,
I never had that.
But there is no shame.
That's why I'm doing it now. That's why I'm hanging out with you guys and doing these things.
This is the kind of fighter who sets the bar where you really
It's
need to
Ilya
break
Dragunov.
yourself to beat this man. But talking about a man who broke
Yeah, I didn't have money to buy them, and I never asked my parents to purchase pay-per-views for me, so I just never got to watch ECW. I know some people take it as like a badge of honor, and they say that I suck or something for it. It's like, nah, man, I just respected I respected the money that my family had, and I didn't want to ask for too much.
That just because you got the best of me one time, that doesn't mean that this is over.
I didn't have the ability to do it. I didn't have the ability to watch it, so I don't know anything about it. And I'm not one of these people who's going to pretend that I know about it either, you know? I see a lot of wrestling YouTubers and such who pretend like they know about wrestling, and it's like, dude, I'm not going to pretend. If I don't know about something, I'm going to ask you guys.
What's up? It's the awesome Truth, and we're so excited because
Ricochet just got speared through a crate by Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker is out here just terrorizing Raw. Terrorizing.
Race to Survive New Zealand.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot more intimidating.
Dude, he speared the heck out of Ricochet.
Where do you think we are?
Oh my goodness.
New Zealand is a monster. It can eat you up. It can
Yeah,
spit you.
I know about Taz's belt and all that. It's just I didn't watch the shows. I don't know it like I saw it happen or anything. I just know of it. It's like how you hear about Benjamin Franklin and stuff. Like, you know about him, but did you see it happen? No. You just know it through like other people telling you and hearing about it and stuff. That's Taz to me. That's Taz to me. He discovered the FTW belt. He had the FTW belt on a kite, and he was flying it during a lightning storm. Like, that's what I know about Taz. If there's more to know, then maybe I'll figure it out later, and I'll watch it eventually. But as of right now, it's
like our word. What do you mean? That's not a word. The cereal we created, we came out of
just Benjamin Franklin stories to me.
There's a picture of it in your locker. No.
Pick up cans on the side of the road to buy tapes. My friend with one arm, grandparents had a black box. Wait, your friend had grandparents who watched wrestling? That's awesome.
You came looking for a light beer.
My mom watched wrestling. My mom has seen Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes. My mom's seen Dusty Rhodes wrestle live before I was even born. Liking wrestling is in my blood, man. It's not that I don't like wrestling. It's just that there's certain things I'm not gonna pretend like I know about. I know there's people all over the planet who pretend like they know everything about wrestling, but they just get exposed immediately. And I'm not going to be one of those. If I don't know something or I didn't experience something, I'm just going to tell you I didn't see it. And I think that's the most respectable way to be a wrestling fan, because there's nobody who knows everything.
Introducing Domino's new New York
And a lot of people who pretend like knowing everything is like a badge of honor, when it's like you're just pretending to know everything. You don't really know everything. It's a cool badge of honor when you know certain things, but you don't know everything. Nobody can watch all of it. It's all about the Benjamins, Gritty. Who's my greatest of all time? You're not going to want to hear my answer. I could already tell. You guys don't want to know. You don't want to know. I got lucky. Me and my dad would watch Monday Night Wars, flipping the channels back and forth, letting me stay up late. Didn't know about ECO or like it. Maybe you mean ECW. Maybe that's just another autocorrect. ECW, yeah. Well, lucky you, man. That's awesome. I ended up basically watching it by myself as time went on. But I understand, because like my mom had to get up early and, you know, make breakfast and all that stuff, and so keeping her up late at night to watch WCW Thunder and stuff was probably not her cup of tea at that point. Even though she loved wrestling, I never kept her up to like try to get her to watch it, but I would watch it. And my dad, who was actually my stepdad, he was a Golden Gloves boxer, so he didn't really care about wrestling as much, because it was like, you know, kind of fake to him, because he actually was. He was the champion of the state we lived in, so he didn't. It was like, yeah, whatever. You want to watch those dudes do that stuff? I mean, go ahead.
Our speed champion out of nowhere isn't fun for anybody, but to send a message to that bald stooge who didn't put Bron Breakker in the King of the Ring, I think that's all that Bron Breakker cares about.
You know, it's like you live with like a NBA basketball champion, and you're watching and one mixtapes. He's like, all right, that's cool. It's fun to watch them do a bunch of moves, but I'm out here doing the dang thing. So yeah, my life's been weird. I don't know. Saudi Arabia are really weird tillage females. They're not really weird. We're the weird ones, Machiavelli. We're the weird ones. Saudi Arabia has had women and a society for thousands of more years than the United States. We're the weird ones. We're the new kids on the block.
First time ever. Main event Jey Uso went up against the Mad Dragon Ilya Dragunov. The former NXT
They just have a society that's thousands of years older than ours, so they're a little slower to do certain things. Which is how you should be. When your society is based off of morals and values that have existed for thousands of years, it's not easy to just be like, all right, everything's cool, it's all good, let's social justice it up, you know. No. We're the weird ones. They're just adjusting in an incredible amount of time based off of how long their society has been alive. Our society is very new compared to theirs. You know what I'm saying? Heavyweight, dude. My dad was 6'2". He's still alive. 6'2", 200 and something pounds. He was heavyweight. He looked like a Viking.
And I told him, simple gestures for simple people.
My dad was a savage, and he got me into boxing
Because
too.
he turned himself into the
But
hardest
I scared myself when I boxed because I actually wanted to like
And
hurt
tonight,
people when
when
I
Jey
boxed. I
Uso
didn't want to
will
win
make his
matches.
way
I
to the
actually
ring,
like I don't know, man. There was just something
all the
about
seats
boxing
will
that
be
made me
filled
like
with thousands of
upset
people
with myself.
throwing their hands
So I
in the
decided
air,
to stop boxing.
chanting his name and filling this room
It's Gunther.
with hope and illusion. Well, the bad news is I'm in the business of taking hope away and dragging people back down
Get him,
on the
Gunther.
ground of reality. Because tonight, when main event Jey Uso
They chop people's heads off in Saudi
takes on
Arabia.
the
Yeah, they do.
General
But
Gunther
you got to understand
in
where
the
that comes from.
semifinals of the King
You're
of the
you're
Ring
thinking about it
tournament,
as a person born today. You're
it's
not
not
thinking about it
about
as like in the
who's the more
timeline of the
exciting
world,
act
dude. That's how
on its
things
way to
used
the
to
ring.
be. Like
It's
they have a
about who's the
thousands
better
of year
professional
old
wrestler
society,
when
not
that bell
not
rings.
hundreds of years old with
And Jay,
like
I'm sorry to say it,
old rich people
you
making the
might be the
rules.
most exciting showman in this company today. But in that ring, I am superior
They have a
to you.
society based off of like warfare and,
And after that
and
final bell,
invasions and just devastations
people
and you're
are going
thinking
to
about it as a
embrace me.
person born today. If you stretch the
Already,
timeline out long enough, you'll see
the
that
general
society became
the
that way
sacred
over
ring,
thousands of years,
soon
not 100 years of oh
to
my
be the
god,
king
now let's do this.
of the ring.
Who will be in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament? Will it be Gunther or will it be main event Jey Uso? We find out in the main event semifinal action
This
later
is gonna
on
be fun,
tonight.
dude. Uso versus Gunther.
Stronger Together is brought to you by
Pay my electric bill.
Get even more
Nice,
savings when
man.
you bundle your boat,
I just paid my
RV, or
internet bill
motorcycle
and
with
it sapped my bank account. So if you guys like the stream, please consider helping me with my daily tip goal. The daily tip goal hasn't budged all day long. And this would be extremely helpful if we could hit the daily tip goal for the next every day. I have a daily tip goal because that's the money I need, guys. I'm not trying to live a fantastical life with Lamborghinis or whatever. I'm trying to just keep the stream alive. So if you appreciate the stream, please consider tipping, guys. Judgment Day are number one contenders. I remember going to the video store and renting old school WWF videos. Oh, dude, I have a couple of tapes. I could show you guys my collection. I do have tapes. It's just I tried really hard not to like mess with my parents' money off of like what I liked. There's Carlito.
Get to cruise. Word is, my man's gonna be out for a while. So ya tú sabes. That means LWO's gonna be pissed. I'm looking for you.
Oh.
Well, the LWO was coming after me. So I decided to strike first.
Oh.
And now I'm just laying low until the heat dies down.
Until the heat dies down. Did I miss the sign that says APA?
Oh.
We're not your personal protection agency. You know that, right?
Uh-oh.
He came through for JD and Finn last week.
You did. That's exactly why you're welcome here this week. Just keep earning your keep, you know what I'm saying?
Keep earning your keep.
All right, guys. Go do your thing, man. Let's get it.
Let's go.
The society. Somebody's talking about like the way Saudi Arabia is, and it's just like,
Wish it was me and you.
I understand what the
But I get it.
what the common mentality is about Saudi Arabia, but that society has existed for thousands of years, man, and they're not gonna switch on a dime because TikTok started.
You catch that New York Knicks game? It's a break, huh?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
We're cool, all right?
Awesome. Let's go.
It's about that time.
I wish I could get a new picture of them with the titles. I can't get one, guys. I literally would have to sit here for probably like an hour to make these pictures.
The awesome truth. You can get with this, or you can get with that. Greensboro, NC, this is where it's at.
What's up? What's up? The awesome truth.
We can give it a jump in, leaving the competition, make them disappear like your favorite magician. It's like that, as a matter of fact.
Oh yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's not the time nor place for this, but just please understand, guys. Stop demonizing people. These are real people. There are very minute differences and long-lived, long-held statutes and morals that you can't change overnight, and you can't expect for them to just be like you. Maybe you're the weird one, you know? In every conversation, you should probably think about the fact that maybe you're the one who's weird. Maybe you're the weird one, you know? If you never are willing to do that, then you don't deserve to have a conversation, because you're not willing to give anything. You just think that everything you think is the way to go, when probably your idea is newer and less well-founded than the idea that you're arguing against. If you're not willing to possibly admit that you're coming from a less founded and younger ideal, then maybe you shouldn't be having a conversation. This is why I always try to look all the way back. I try to find out where these ideas came from, why these things became mainstays, and people should do that. It's just like wrestling today. What do people talk about wrestling today? They say there's too many people kicking out of finishers. There's not enough storylines. There's not enough iconic characters. There's not enough people say these things, right? But where did that come from? Where did this idea come from that you need storylines? You need people to respect finishing maneuvers. Where did this come from? It came from a long-standing line of people actually doing those things to the point where it became well known that this works. This is working. Iconic characters, cool storylines, finishers actually finish people off. People aren't kicking out of everything. Like these ideals are not an argument that is just out of nowhere. But then there's this new school train of thought where finishers shouldn't matter. You kick out of everything, it's fine. It doesn't matter. You don't need a storyline. It's just we just want to see bangers, bro. You're devaluing what came before it to the point where you're not understanding why people even liked wrestling in the first place. If people really just liked wrestling in the first place, you'd have everybody who watches that type of wrestling watching like collegiate wrestling. Is that what's happening? Is everybody who's watching AEW Dynamite also watching collegiate wrestling on FSN or whatever? No, they're not. Because we want stories. We want characters. These things are not foreign to any wrestling fan, but there's this sect of people who are like not understanding that the reason these things work is because we want to be invested. You see my point? Like, when you go far enough down the line, you'll start to realize that, oh my god, that's how we got here. Instead of, oh, I don't like this guy because he's a AEW hater. It's like, we're not hating on AEW. We're telling you what's worked before and what's got us invested before. I'm not saying AEW doesn't have storylines either. I'm making a very surface level comparison to, like, your average argument. Your average argument in the world today is one person has a very surface level understanding of something and they think it's just the way to go, and they're not willing to go back far enough to understand what your opinion is based off of. And then you're just stuck because you're arguing with a person who will never take a second. They'll never go back to realize what even got them there in the first place. You wouldn't be having this conversation with the average person. You wouldn't be talking about what good wrestling is if it wasn't for good wrestling. You have to get to that point or else it's not worth having a conversation.
What's up, it's WWE Superstar Baron Corbin. The PBA playoff championships are happening, and yours truly is throwing out the first ball.
That looked pretty good.
So how fun was trying to get that strike?
I mean, it's nerve-wracking. These guys are pros for a reason.
I was over there seeing what was going on tour. I never judged because I was there to combat terrorism, not their beliefs. Yeah, see, Shroomgoon, this is what I'm saying, man. And the fact that you can say that means the world to me. Because it means that we have people serving this country who actually have a brain in their head. I'm so sick of just seeing these ideals that are like we're just supposed to be a certain person, and that's what it is. I really appreciate that you're able to say that, man. It gives me hope for society, actually. Honestly, you give me hope for society. Yo, Baron Corbin bowling perfectly. Oh, almost perfectly. He missed one. Yeah, if you can't take a second, then what the heck are you up to? Now they're partnering with bowling. Oh yeah, of course oil's a part of it, but that doesn't mean that they're completely wrong with the stuff they do. And they have, oh, Sonya Deville's back.
Shayna Baszler. Hi, Sonya. Zoe.
I still have her. Here she is. Sonya Deville is back. You have to smell the flowers, and you do have to respect the history. And you have to understand that we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the thousands of years of society before, like, our little TikTokville that we live in.
Sonya Deville, she's been out 9 months with a knee injury.
Sonya Deville is mad pretty, dude.
I can't help but think.
Sonya Deville makes me understand why there are lesbians. I'm like, all right, yeah, I see. I mean, I see it. I see it. Oh my goodness, it's time for Judgment Day. It's JD and Finn, right? I think it's JD McDonough and Finn Balor. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Let's go. JD, get done up. I'm sorry, but she's mad pretty, and she makes me wish that I could change her or something. But I can't. She's very, very thoroughly in that dugout.
JD McDonough, thanks to Carlito, won a fatal four-way match last week to qualify tonight.
This is gonna be something else right here. Look, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, for sure, dude. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like I said, it's not the right place for, like, oil prices and all that. Like, she's very pretty. She reminds me of a Disney villain in, like, all the best ways. Yeah. Sonya Deville had the stalker situation.
Obviously got a couple Irishmen here representing Judgment Day with Dirty Dawn representing the Bumps.
And some of the bad ways. Oh yeah, dude. But the thing is, I just wish people would understand. I'm not trying to like discount your guys' ideas. It's just I wish people would look further into things instead of the surface level stuff. I see a lot of surface level judgments, and it's like, come on, man. You don't know these people. And on top of that, they existed for thousands of years before your current ideas. So maybe they have a couple things to deal with before they get to like accepting trans rights and all this. Like maybe they have a couple things to get through. And maybe they don't. You know? Maybe they don't have anything to deal with. Maybe they don't want to deal with it, and maybe they don't have to.
You know, Finn Balor and Damian
That's
Priest
your
headed
prerogative.
into WrestleMania as the undisputed tag team champions, defended in a six-pack.
Oh my goodness, it's Merry Mania.
R-Truth and Miz grabbed the Raw tag team titles.
It's Merry Mania. Oh my God, is Mary about to be the chat champ?
And JD McDonough.
Oh my goodness.
Balor and Miz will start things off
Look
in
at
this matchup.
this.
Balor, a former Universal Champion,
It's
Miz,
Merry
two-time
Mania.
WWE champion. You know, for Balor,
Mary's doing the dang thing. Mary, thank you so much.
Finn Balor trained
It's Merry Mania.
was also very
Yo,
useful
put some
in
hype in the chat.
McDonough becoming part of the
It's
group
Merry Mania.
A lot of people say that he's the one to blame for all of this, but nonetheless, you would think they would know each
Oh,
other
it's
very
Merry
well.
Mania for sure. You see the World Tag Team Championships in the background. The titles are on the line.
in WWE and his first here on Monday Night Raw.
So you know what time.
Cruiserweight champion.
It's time
As dangerous as
to
they come. I mean, we poke fun a lot at
light it up.
McDonough, but he is a
Let's go.
technician in the ring.
Yeah, and he's willing to do anything.
Merry Mania, hooking it up.
Here
A little
comes
smart. Oh yeah, for sure. The thing is, the Bible's full of a lot of really good lessons that if you live by, you probably live an okay life. It's not even. I don't feel like the Bible needs to be a religious book. I feel like if you just look at it and listen to the lessons it teaches, you could just live a good life. You know.
R-Truth does anything.
This means a lot for R-Truth
Even if you
as well
don't
as
take it at
the
like a
faction that is.
religious
Remember, there was a
stance,
time
it's
there for a number of months where R-Truth was
probably be all right.
desperately to become part of Judgment Day.
It's like a rule book, you know.
He said that's in the past. Now it's about destroying the group. They attempt
Let's
to
see who you guys think is winning this.
tonight.
And also enjoying life as a champion. Miz and R-Truth, the awesome.
Judgment Day.
Certainly earned and deserved.
Finn runs into a boot. And McDonough, nobody
Going to
home.
commercial.
Oh, stacking him
All right,
up.
predictions
Kick out by
are
JD.
open on Twitch, guys. Get your prediction in there now if you'd like for them to count.
McDonough able to counter.
You could learn some bad things from the Bible too, dude. I've seen some dastardly things happening there. My mom is mad religious, and I've seen some things happen in the Bible. I'm like, wait, what? What? Yo, you did what? There's some stuff you don't want to do in there. There's some stuff you don't want to follow. He did what? His daughters did what? Like, what the heck? I'm telling you, man, you got to be very, very careful what you try to do. What you try to do from the Bible, you get got today for a lot of that stuff that happens in there.
What is this place? It's a window on the other side.
It's very funny, but it's what I think is the main crux of all this is like you need to have the ability to think for yourself a little bit. If you just blindly accept things, then you get in trouble, and that's politics, that's religion, that's finances, that's business, dude. If you can't think for yourself, you get got, and you become a shell of a real person. You see it all day. We see it all day. People becoming shells of real people because they just buy into a certain idea and they never look back. That's CEOs, that's video game companies, that's wrestling companies. When you just buy into a certain idea and you never look back and you never recheck your stance in society, like You get messed up, man. You become a weirdo. You become what do you call it? You become a parody of a person. You become the CEO that you see in like the Marvel movies and stuff. You're not a real person anymore. You're a thought. You're a thought of like what it would be like if people didn't really care about the things around them. You gotta take a second. You gotta take a second and look around you. That's why I'm saying, man, even if you feel like super convinced in your ideals, it's probably best for you to take a second and realize what the opposite ideals, where they came from, why they're saying this, and you might find that there's something that's worth listening to there. Maybe not all of it, and maybe it's not going to change your perspective completely, but when you think you're perfectly right and there's nothing else that people could tell you, then you're just the most wrong you could ever be. Because you're not even right because you are right. You're right because you're not allowing anybody to be right. That's not the way to be right. That's like saying you won a basketball game because you had 65 points and the other team had 120, and you're like, but I had 65. And they're like, but yeah, the other team had 120. And you're not even listening to what they're saying. You're just like, I had 65 points, I won. It's like, that's what it's like when you're winning an argument because you don't want to hear what the other side said or where they're coming from or what the rules are even, like where the rules came from. I'm sorry, but you scored almost half of what the other team scored. You didn't win. Nah, I won. If you're not willing to listen to the other side at all, you end up looking stupid, and on top of that, you put yourself in a cubbyhole of nonsense. Becoming the Walking Dead, exactly. And that's why everybody has nightmares about zombies and stuff, is because we see it coming, dude. We see what society is. Society is in danger of becoming zombies. That's why it's such a popular genre. We see what brainwashing looks like. We see what nonsense looks like. We see what social media looks like. We know what zombies look like because we see them every day. They're just not biting your heads, but they kind of are. Kind of are biting your brains because they're detracting from your brain power by you wasting your time arguing with these people. They are kind of eating your brains if you think about it. Here we go. Our truth is in. Take it down, Finn Balor. Here we go. Childhood hero John Cena moves. Oh my goodness. Oh no, Balor says stop that. Here we go. Crossface. STF. No, no, no. Shroomgoon, that's what I'm talking about. That's why Shroomgoon still is in this chat, I think, is because he understands what I'm talking about. And one of the things that I really pride myself in is there are people who have served in the military, who've been all over the planet, and they're still in here with me. It means that I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. If my whole chat was made up of like TikTok kids, I'd be real mad about like what I've created here. But the fact that I have people in my chat who have lived years and years on this planet, who have served in the military, who have been all over this world, who have held guns, who have seen what the world looks like outside of the bubble, like, to me, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel like I'm doing something positive here, because I want to be a spot for people like that. I want to be a spot for the TikTok kids too, because I feel like we could turn this around if we get enough people to, enough people who are young enough to be moldable, to actually mold into proper ideals. So I'd love it to be both ways, but man, when people are in here who actually know what the heck is going on, I'm just like, all right. Cool, man. Yeah, the STFU, that's what it used to be called. Chat was made of TikTok kids. It would take 5 minutes between messages because they be dancing. Oh my god, Braun Strowman. Oh my god, he's here. Carlito, you're done. Carlito gets tossed into the barricade so hard that the barricade looks like a flimsy, like the fan the ladies use in like the geisha stuff where they're just like fanning. The barricade looked like a geisha fan. Attitude adjustment. It's over. Done. R-Truth and Miz retain the titles. 50-50. Wow. 9-11, 9-11? What's going on here? You guys orchestrated this? Did you guys orchestrate this? It was 911 to 911. You guys trying to get me to talk about 9/11? I think people are setting me up. JD, get done up. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's the new Giovanni Vinci for sure. I saw 9/11 on both sides. In this poll. We didn't do it on. It's Lyra.
You got this. I'll never beat your Irish.
She's gonna get jumped. Lyra's backstage.
Congratulations on your big
Oh,
victory
it's 54 Morgan.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised too that you didn't have Becky come and help you out like you helped your sneak attack me last week.
She's talking way too
Speaking of the
fast.
devil. What do you?
Oh, kick you. Uh-oh. Tomorrow. Make sure you guys come on through and hang out with me for NXT, baby. We're going to be rocking, not stopping. This is going to be awesome. Oba Femi. He set it up. He said, you guys don't get this title unless you beat each other up. NXT, baby. Not quite Andre, but still a giant.
Pizza Hut just changed the combo game with the new My Hut box. Starting at $6.99, it's the ultimate solo.
Let's go. Supplies. Followed by the Power Hour. Oh yeah, let's get all these follows. Guys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. Let's see what the thumbs up are looking like on the YouTube channel. Let's see who and what has done what. Ooh, we're looking pretty good. Can we get 20 likes, guys? Let's get 20 likes on the YouTube. I feel like we can do it. 20 likes, guys. Seems pretty easy because we have way more than 20 people who watch me. Way more than 20 people in here right now. Let's hook up the likes, guys. If you like the stream, I'm not saying artificially inflate my likes, but hey, how about this? Like the stream if you like the stream, guys. I'll be right back.
Things started off great, but once the new wore off,
they changed.
In the beginning, I got gifts like a phone.
And then next thing you know, it's like I'm invisible. So I switched up and got me a new phone carrier.
Don't put up with wireless yada yada. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro.
The Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco isn't just a late-night taco. It's a seasoned and slow-roasted chicken taco that pairs nicely with the new avocado verde salsa at any time. Introducing the new Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco, only at Taco Bell.
Yo, these crispy cantina tacos are the best, guys. I had one, and it was the best thing I've ever had from Taco Bell, bar none. And I've had basically everything Taco Bell makes. I had this crispy cantina taco, and it was just, my goodness, man. It was so good. Do it.
Competing for gold, we have legendary Reese's peanut butter cups versus newcomer
Life can be
Reese's
hard.
Puffs.
That's real, man. Life can be hard.
The winner. I'm sorry, what are they competing in?
We're gonna get some Sheamus tonight? Come on, fella. Is he still recovering from his match with Gunther? No Sheamus tonight? I wore my Sheamus shirt for this. Come on.
We've been underestimated our entire lives.
$500,000. I'll do whatever it takes to get there.
Hey, man. I burnt my finger.
Premieres tonight at 11 on USA.
SummerSlam is taking over Cleveland this summer, and tickets are on sale now.
That hurt. I burnt my finger, not right now. I burnt my finger a couple days ago. I was putting something in the oven and accidentally touched the top of the oven. Sometimes you gotta learn a lesson, you know? It's Sami Zayn.
Sami.
Oh, Sami Zayn and Bronson Reed.
Because that's all they are, games. Sami, look into my eyes. I am soulless. All I care about is business, and violence is how I make my money.
Listen to
So
Usher.
Saturday,
Wait, what? No.
use my body as a weapon and get my
The only
biggest
bigger channel is that you end up dealing with trolls. Oh, for sure. For sure. Sometimes it's weird. Gunther has the power to stop a man. Alright.
Oh, great. Look who it is. Guy who cost me my match. You know, I expected better out of you, Otis. I really did. I expect that crap from Gable, but not from you. I thought you were better than that. Maybe I'm wrong about you, though. Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you
Otis is
proud
here.
of yourself? Because you shouldn't be.
Sami.
What?
Oh, he grabbed him.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I really am.
He said I'm
Otis.
sorry. Dang it, Otis.
I know you are, man. I know you're sorry because you're a good guy. All right, Chad Gable is not a good guy. I know you think he's your friend, he's your coach, whatever. Look, I've been in your shoes before.
That's
Trust
real.
me. Take it from me. The sooner you stop listening to him and you start listening to them, you're gonna be a lot better.
Otis. Oh. It's time for a Baku lunch now. It's time for a Baku lunch, guys. Oh my god. It's Baku lunch, and I've got a hunch that she's gonna punch somebody way too much. Whoa. I don't know. That's just preliminary rhymes. We're gonna get better rhymes and more rhymes. Okay? More rhymes. It's Baku lunch, and I've got a hunch. Yes. Yeah, and her name is Baku Lunch, by the way. Baku lunch now. It is time for lunch now. That's crazy. It was 50-50 on Awesome Truth. Man, what are you guys thinking about? Twitter is going to be so mad tonight. People hate on Jay if he wins. Oh yeah, for sure. Jay should not win this though. Baku, Baku, launch now. It is time to punch now. Cause Baku launch. Here we go, here we go. You guys ready? Let's do it. Let's find out what Becky's talking about. Baku launch.
The man has come around to Greensboro, North Carolina. And in 5 days, I will be defending my title against Liv Morgan at Queen of
Liv
the Ring.
Morgan. 54 Morgan.
Liv and I, we got a lot of history together. We have fought side by side. We have fought in honor. We have fought in bad blood. But in the many times we have fought each other, she's never once beaten me.
Oh, she can't beat you.
But now we are dealing with a very different Liv Morgan. Yeah, she's hell-bent on revenge, and now she's...
I bet you Drewski's so mad right now. Is Drewski gonna get in the chat and say something right now? Drewski's gonna be so mad.
It's gonna be what it takes to beat me.
Drewski's gonna hate on this. Drewski's so mad right now.
When I first came over here...
Wipe out. Wipe out. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my goodness. Cut the music, please. The way that you are gaslighting the WWE Universe right now is
Jay can always prove himself differently.
insane.
Yeah, I agree.
You punched me in my face last week, and I come out to retaliate.
You punched me in my face.
Then Damage Control comes out to attack you.
It's 54 Morgan.
Absolutely nothing to do with me, and all of a
With
sudden
her
I'm
Dudley
scared to
outfit. I like her Dudley outfit. Dudley likes it too.
I think you might be a little bit confused, Becky, because I don't care about these other women. I barely even care about you.
Oh.
All I care about is my purpose, which is to complete the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour.
Wipeout. Excalibur knows what I'm talking about. It sounds like Wipeout, doesn't it? We had a lot of good matches back in the day, yeah. For sure. 50-50 Liv. Terrence says 50-50 Liv. I call her 54 Morgan because her name LIV in Roman numerals is 54. She's like a Super Bowl.
Change the game. I wanted to break down barriers, break through glass ceilings. I wanted to main event WrestleManias. And after 22 years, my purpose still remains the same. I want to make sure that when I leave this place, it is better than how I found it. But your purpose is revenge. Okay? Okay. So if you get it, what happens next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're really, 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 really delusional, Becky. It's actually insane. The fact that you come out here and say, I break barriers, I break glass ceilings. The fact that that's what you actually think about yourself, I'm actually a little bit embarrassed for you right now.
Oh, gosh.
Because you are the most selfish person.
Becky laugh is Wipeout. It sounds like it. Ban me if Jay wins. No, Panda.
She doesn't care about you guys.
Why would I ban you?
She doesn't care about this.
Never happening, Panda. Well, I wouldn't say never, but most likely never. Because I can't say never because then you'll just do. You'll be like, you said never. I know what you'll do if I say never. I'll say basically never. I think it's Wipeout.
You want to know what's next after I complete
Is Liv pretending to be a dolphin?
After 10 long, hard years in the WWE, I will finally sit where I belong, which is at the top of this division as your new Women's World Champion.
She's already been Women's World Champion now. I've been saying it since Super Bowl 58. Super Bowl 59 will be Chiefs versus Rams.
These people
Really?
know that you're lying because one thing I know
Did
about
is that the one that just happened, or are you predicting the future, Mark? I don't even know. I don't remember.
for them. They know I give my best for them. They know I will always put my body on the line for them. And them is here. And you is here. And I is here. And I came here looking for a fight. So if you think you're worthy of being the champion, well then why don't you put your money where your mouth is and come on down here and fight me?
Fight me now.
You want to go?
You all saw Sonya back? Yeah, Panda. What?
Here we go.
That's
Why wait
Panda.
till Saturday? Liv Morgan on her way to the ring.
59 is next February. Okay, Mark. So you're willing to put some money on that? Because I got some bets from people, and currently everybody's losing who I bet against. Are you willing to put a bet on that?
We have a world title match.
Was she back to wrestle or GM again? I think she's just back to wrestle.
And I will become the new
Yeah, a decade of Liv Morgan.
Women's World Champion. Cry about it.
Cry about it.
What has gotten into Liv Morgan?
She's confident. She's ready. Becky Lynch wants to fight. We're 5 days away.
Flip the hair. Hit her with a beat. Damian Priest.
Yeah. Somebody want to speak and let me know what just happened? Carlito, didn't I just finish telling you need to earn your keep around here? Me?
I thought JD was supposed to handle Strowman.
Hey, I warned him last week. I was in the match this week. What do you want from me, Dominic?
All right, easy. Easy fix. You go to Pierce and you ask him for a match against Strowman next week.
What?
Guys, we need to get back on track here. Real talk. I don't even recognize this anymore.
Hey, big man. Big man. You know what? He's right. The wheels are falling off around here. We need to get back on track.
He's got a new tattoo.
We need to go talk to Pierce now.
Finn has a new tattoo, I think. You saw that? I don't recognize that tattoo that Finn's got. Yo. Jump off the stage. Then we're gonna wrestle a guy called Hangman Page on the other channel. Hit you with the something you can't channel. Put money on it. I have money to put on it. I see you. It's Dakota Kai. This match right here, dude. What is going on? Just do it, I guess. Just do it, right? Just do it, right? It's whatever. If Morgan needed an edge to her, it's better than her just being happy to be here. Oh, so Ringmaster, what I was saying before, now you agree? That's cool, man. It's almost like as time goes on, you're gonna realize I wasn't hating on anybody. I'm just stating. I'm just telling you. Some of these wrestlers need something else going on. It's almost like you're finally understanding that I'm not hating. At least it's a four-way, yeah. But gosh, man, I just hope that I hope they don't take too long, man. This needs to be a cut and dry, because one of the things that is destroying the credibility of this women's tag team division is there's nobody who looks like they're actually devastating. They don't look like they actually have it together. They don't look like they actually win anything. They don't look like they actually are someone to look out for. I really hope it's a very quick match where one team just dominates and it's game over. Because we need to stop with this everybody is legit type of thing, dude. Because guess what? They're not. Nobody cares about this women's tag team championship. I don't know. Every time you say nobody, you're wrong, but I'm not even scared of it. That's how ridiculously this women's tag team situation is. I just don't believe it at all, to where I'm just like, all right, I don't care. No one is believable against Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. You need to make a believable tag team.
Are teaming up. How'd that happen?
Hi. Oh God.
Sign up now and you'll get unlimited for 50.
Do you understand how whack this is gonna look if the team that wins this barely wins this in a long, incredible tag exchange? Like, you need to make one team look very, very devastating at this point, because no one's gonna believe they can beat Jade and Bianca. They need to start making these things look way more devastating and way more believable. Nobody raise your hands. You yapping? I'm yapping, or am I telling the truth? Am I telling the truth? Who from this 4 women's tag team lineup looks like they could legitimately beat Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill right now? You tell me, Panda. Who can beat Jade and Bianca right now? Who looks like they could do it? Let's find out what you think. Because it looks like she'd sell you a busted cell phone. She does. That's a really good way of describing her. She does look like she would try to do something kind of shiesty. And I feel like she'd be wearing Jinko jeans while she did it. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven. So you're saying Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, like right now, they would beat Bianca and Jade? Is Nia Jax in a match? I don't think so.
Exclusively on X, WWE.
Rouge and Storm? Who's Rouge and Storm? Who's Rouge and Storm? I don't even know who you're talking about. Nobody thought that anybody could take the titles off of Shayna and Ronda until... That's true, but like, I'm saying they need to make somebody look like a absolute destructive team coming out of this match. We don't need a long, great match. We need a dominant team. You guys hear what I'm saying? You guys are trying to tell me somebody's going into this match looking like they can beat Jade and Bianca.
Listen, I just wanted to lend you my support. You've been through a very, very rough stretch. And I just
Karrion Kross.
That there's always more time to turn things around.
Wait a minute. Please turn him dark. Please turn Xavier Woods dark, man. Please do it. I'm going to tell you who I do. Sonya's back. Yeah, but I'm talking about in this match. Who in this match legitimately looks like they could beat Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for the tag team titles? Woods don't need to be dark. Yeah, but Panda, you never want New Day to turn heel. You always are against it. You never want it to happen. You never want it to happen, so... You're trying not to make it happen, but you're not understanding how it could be good. She's big. Okay, here we go.
I think that's how people would say it down here in North Carolina.
You know, they said,
Where is Michael Cole from? Is he from North Carolina?
sooner rather than later.
There we go.
Look at that,
Blanca?
Excited for the opportunity.
They never turn heel if Panda doesn't want it.
Making their way to the ring, the team of Ivy Nile and Maxine Dupree.
Massive opportunity, perhaps the biggest of the careers for these two women, Ivy Nile and Maxine Dupree. The question is, Pat, can Maxine concentrate on this matchup tonight with what is going on with Chad Gable and the rest of Alpha Academy?
Yeah, Chad Gable was kind of the face of Alpha Academy, so you're representing Alpha Academy. Do you want to do well or not?
Look at this massive humanity.
Gable asked Maxine to
Hazel and
close this
Stark
matchup earlier
are
tonight.
up
Sami
there.
Zayn was
Yeah, they are.
kicked Maxine out of a
But that's maybe why they should win this handily. What I was talking about is how long this match is going to be. This match should probably be over very quickly to make someone appear as an actual threat. Because Bianca and Jade have already been presented so devastatingly that it's this a long match here will just make none of these teams look like they actually have what it takes.
Also former WWE Tag Team Champions as well. Kate Carter, Katana Chance. This is a fatal four-way match. Two women will be in the ring.
Ivy's dominant right now, but are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm saying it needs to be quick. They need to get it over with quickly. The team that's going to win needs to dominate and destroy and win. If this is a 15-minute match, then nobody's going to look like they're really worthy of get this victory.
All eyes on them in the middle of the ring as they're doing their thing.
Because if it takes you 8 to 10 to 12 minutes to beat the rest of these girls, you're not beating Jade and Bianca.
So it was determined earlier tonight that
Oh,
Ivy Nile and
yeah, the lights went out a little bit. Did you see that?
fatal four-way tag team matchup. And look at
Jordan Grace, Tiffany Stratton. You're making up tag teams though, Terrence. You're inventing things that doesn't exist.
big kick from the
Na 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 na
running knee
na
by
na na
Shayna.
na na na.
Dupree.
What's her name? Caden Carter.
Well, Kyrie Sane.
Caden and Katana.
Ivy Nile, the Pitbull.
All right, they're all piled up.
I'm here too.
Again,
Ivy's strong. I agree.
turned into a melee with really no disqualifications in these
I'm
fatal
saying
four-way
they need to end it quickly. You guys are missing my point. I'm not saying that none of these teams could actually beat Jade and Bianca. I'm saying they need to start presenting one of these teams as actually a dominant tag team, because none of these teams look dominant right now. They all look just like they're here. They're just teams. And you need to look like a marquee, just devastating tag team to be able to go face-to-face, toe-to-toe with Jade and Bianca and look like you have a chance. I'm not saying none of these teams have a chance. I'm saying this is the way you don't present it.
They told us to follow our dreams. Then said
Spend 15 minutes on a women's tag match with every single team, because then you just look like you're not pushed the same way. You don't look like you're on the same echelon. You're not on the same platform. You're not the same. Tamina retired. Yeah, people are making up. You see what I'm saying? People are making up tag teams right now. People are making up tag teams to try to like make it work, and I'm just telling you that lets me know that I'm perfectly in the right when I'm saying what I'm saying. Nobody should be beating Jade and Bianca right now. And if they should, then they should be winning this match in 2 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes.
Hurry in. It's only until May 29th.
Because if you're not cleaning house in 5 minutes, then you have no business beating Jade and Bianca.
Refreshing flavors that go down smooth. Made with real iced tea and just the right kick. Just ask our fans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea.
But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how excited and how hyped people are about the match. When this match lasts 18 minutes and nobody comes out of it looking like a star, and we'll see.
Right now, Sonic Shakes are half price after 7 p.m. When you order online or in the
Bron
app.
took
So save
TV
on
time
your
for the
strawberry
women,
shake
so
today,
but
and chocolate shake
there's
tomorrow,
another like
cheesecake shake
43 minutes of the show left, Panda. It doesn't matter how much Bron did. This match could be a half-an-hour match at this point, and it still wouldn't exhaust their TV time.
Inspired by the all-new movie If. Kids eat free for
Oh, for Jay?
See If, only in theaters May 17th.
Wait, what?
Right now, Sonic Shakes are half price after 7 p.m. when you order online or in the app. So save on your strawberry shake today.
For Jay. Wait a minute. No one's beating Jade and Bianca this quickly. Exactly, but wouldn't it be good if we had a presentable challenger that looks like they're actually smashing worlds? Wouldn't it be cool? And you know what? You present a team as a legit challenger, and then they beat them, and that starts their feud. So you got something going towards SummerSlam now. You know, Bianca and Jade lose the tag titles because they get smashed by a team that's just a little bit more cohesive, and then you have Jade and Bianca at SummerSlam. How are you gonna do that if you have a bunch of like just thrown together tag teams that fight for 18 minutes?
The Olympic Games are coming. But first,
You guys see what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the future. You guys are talking about the present. Like, the present is cool, but the future, obviously we're gonna get Bianca versus Jade, but how do we get there? Do we get there because a bunch of tag teams that have an 18-minute fatal four-way match, or do you get there because they just get smashed by a way better team or a way more cohesive team? Needs more planning. Yeah, nobody knew this match was even happening. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying these women suck. What I'm saying is you have to think one step ahead at least. I see no steps ahead, and now they got Maxine Dupree versus Kairi Sane, and they're actually having a good showdown. Like, the future, right? A lot of us understand. I hope so.
Absolutely taking control of this match.
I'm yapping. People understand that I'm yapping too. I'm gonna hit you with the yapping, Panda. Next time you're yapping, I'm gonna hit you with yapping. Hashtag yapping. I'm gonna hashtag yapping you. Especially when September hits. It's gonna be like do 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 do. 7 a.m. yapping. 7 a.m. yapping. You get 7 a.m. yapping. You don't think I'll remember, but I will. Let me put Jay on, then I'll yap. I'm telling you right now. Jay ain't winning tonight. If he wins tonight, then they already messed up a little bit. Well, actually, I said it before, and I'll say it again. If Jay wins tonight, then we're going all in on this bloodline stuff. Head of the table, the king of the table, all that. We'll see.
Couple menaces, this damage control.
45 Ninja, not for Jay match. His entrance is like 15 minutes now. Yeah, that's true. The burb was grooving. That burb was epic. I've watched that at least 10 times since Panda showed me it.
Hurricane Rana from the top rope.
Impressive display by everybody involved in this matchup. Maxine now dragging Carter out of the ring. And driving Caden Carter in the barricade.
Smash you into the
Wow,
barricade.
attitude shown by Maxine there.
Look at that.
Surprised herself.
They're booing her.
Greensboro's loving
They're
it.
booing Maxine.
And Maxine may have an opportunity.
Are we about to see Otis's worm out here?
I don't think Chad Gable would like this.
Reverse worm.
Followed by the elbow drop.
Chad Gable does not like pizzazz.
Cover for the win and a kick out.
No, Dakota kicks out, but she's got the ankle lock on her.
Maxine Dupree straight out of the Alpha Academy.
Kyrie Sane though, top rope. Insane elbow.
That's done. That fixed it.
Well, that's the Kyrie made a tag, but now
Tag me.
Now she did.
Kyrie's stomping up a storm.
Kyrie Sane hits another insane elbow drop. This could be all over.
Kyrie fired up. Shayna Baszler.
No, Shayna's choking her out. Come here.
Maxine roll up the Stark. Shoulders are now down. Kick out by
Ooh, that was
Stark.
close. A little roll up.
Zoe with a kick.
Super cake party.
Maxine lifted up. Shayna Baszler with the knee.
Oh my God. You're dead. There you go. What do you know? An actual, like, an actual devastating tag team wins. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark win. Get them out of here, dude.
Amount of force coming through that knee. This team could be our champ.
Ascending to the sky, a million miles away. Am I happy now? No. Should have been way quicker than that. But hey, what did they do? Did they make a devastating tag team actually win? It's like they did what I said they should do.
Overlooking.
I'm not happy in the amount of time, but I'm happy with the winners.
Just hope that Jey Uso's going to take the loss better than Sheamus did. Remember Sheamus, the guy who used to love
La la
to
la
fight,
la 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 la.
the guy who used to, you know, let his fists
Crack
do the talking
jaws
for him.
and just
Last
break
time,
paws.
Sheamus used his fist. He used it to pound
Yappy.
down on the keyboard of his computer at home because it turns out
I'm gonna
that your
get you.
legendary Celtic warrior is nothing but a keyboard warrior. So let me tell you the absolute truth about Sheamus here. Sheamus's career is going two ways from here. Either he's going to stay home and he's going to protect his legacy, or he's actually going to dare to come back just for Ludwig Kaiser to put him down. Like Old Yeller.
Like Old Yeller.
All right, strong words from Ludwig Kaiser. Well, hello, Drew.
Hey, it's Drew Mac.
Oh, hey.
Drew McIntyre's
Probably
here.
wondering what I'm doing here. I'm wondering what I'm doing here too. See, Adam Pearce in his infinite wisdom decided not to use one of his biggest superstars on Raw tonight, but he wanted me to be here live after medically disqualifying me against my will to watch Jey Uso in my King of the Ring spot and not give me any time to speak my mind. Screw that and screw him. The people want Drew McIntyre and I'm going to give them Drew McIntyre. Let's talk about that paper champion Damian Priest. He thought he got one over on me last week. Nobody gets one over on me unless I let them. I had nothing left to say. I got what I wanted, my world title rematch. I'm playing chess, and he's just playing with his guy liner. He's also spreading himself too thin. It's Seth all over again. The LWO, the tag titles, Braun, Carlito. Mate, I'm going to give you more free advice. Stop it. Focus on the championship, because we're going to have a match eventually at WrestleMania. I beat a real champion, and soon I'm going to beat you too.
Ooh.
As you were.
As you
Thank
were.
you, Drew.
Dang.
Rated T for Teen.
Dude, he's the best. That story's right there. I'm just not seeing it. What is it? What is it, Panda? New content. Play as the action figures. Is that the story? Play as action figures? I hope that's not the story.
This is a tough competition.
going to win. Drew Mack is here, and he took a spot. I think Jay is going to win. We're going to find out, guys. I have a feeling the next thing we're going to see is the main event. This is the type of stuff that dreams are made of. Drew filled in for Jay, yeah. Jay win King of the Ring. Drew gonna act like it's because he won it. Oh, really? This is interesting. I'll be right back.
Sitcom is working.
Yeah, I agree. At least we got these Cantina chicken tacos, though.
Get your grills out this summer with Pepsi, the official beverage of Grills Night Out.
This summer's hottest blockbuster isn't a movie. It's a spicy new wrap from Jimmy John's, starring ghost pepper cheese and introducing firecracker chips. The reviews are in. This summer, it's gonna be a hot one. Jimmy John's new firecracker wrap.
People who come to Cricket, stay with Cricket. Cricket gives me the coverage I need at a really fair price.
Stop, stop, stop! This came all the way from the top! New offer, 5G plan starting at $15 a month. Let's go! Smile, you're on Cricket.
Managing my credit card debt was overwhelming, and it just wasn't a good place to be. My name is Carter, and Upstart helped me get rid of that credit card debt with a personal loan. Checking my rate with Upstart was super quick, super easy. It took me a few minutes to get my pre-approval and to get my interest rate. I got my money the next day. To just have one due date a month and only paying one person made my life a lot easier. Super easy to the point that I referred my friends to come and get a loan with Upstart.
Easy online borrowing. Personal loans up to $50,000. Go to upstart.com.
If you're over 50 and can't work due to physical or mental health problems, you may be entitled to Social Security disability. Call Disability Help today. If you can't regularly lift over 10 pounds, or if you can't stand all day long, you may be eligible for disability benefits. Disability Help today connects Social Security disability applicants just like you with representatives nationwide. Call now.
Hey, Pat, experience the very best WrestleMania 41 has to offer with an official WWE Priorities Pass from On Location. Place your deposit today to secure premium seating, pre-show hospitality, interactions with your favorite WWE superstars, and so much more. Head to onlocationexp.com/WWE for details.
So, you guys... The guy comes up, hits a Granby roll, turns around. I just crack him with a lat drop. It was unbelievable. You should have seen it. You should have been there.
Yeah,
bro.
that would have been coach. Can I talk to you?
Guys, give me a second.
right.
Think about what I said, all right?
All right.
There he is. My #1 guy. Where you been?
I want to apologize to Sami.
Apologized? Why would you say so? Oh. I see what you're doing. You're tugging at his heartstrings, making him think you feel bad. Softening him up for Saudi. That's smart. That's why you're my #1. Now look, I got your ticket, your passport, all your documents, like always, okay? You're ready for Saudi, right? Mm-hmm. Because we are gonna win my Intercontinental Championship together, right? Mm-hmm. Right?
Right.
No. I want to hear you say it.
No matter what.
I'll see you on the flight. Is this class? Only the best for my #1.
The guy sucks. When he says we, and then there's a lot of I for good thing, and then you normally he says are a failure. Chad Gable's got it all wrong, and Otis is obviously caught up in the middle of it all.
on our way to Saudi Arabia this week, of course, to Jeddah for this coming Saturday, the King and Queen of the Ring event. It starts 8 o'clock local Saturday night in Jeddah, but if you're going to watch here in the States, it's 1 o'clock Eastern afternoon on the East Coast, 10 in the morning on the West Coast. And what a card we have, including what Chad Gable was just alluding to, the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. No champion's advantage for Sami Zayn. First man to gain pinfall or submission becomes the champ. It's Gable, Zayn, and Big Bronson Reed. Also, the undisputed WWE Championship on the line. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, has had enough of loudmouth Logan Paul. They meet Saturday in Jeddah. We heard from both Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan earlier on tonight. Becky defends the Women's World Championship as the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour continues in Jeddah. The Queen of the Ring Tournament Finals. We know Lyra Valkyria will represent Monday Night Raw. Who will represent SmackDown? We find that out Friday night. Bianca Belair versus Nia Jax. And the King of the Ring Tournament Finals, will it be Jey Uso or Gunther? They're in our main event coming up next against either Randy or Tama Tonga of the Bloodline from Friday Night SmackDown. What a fireworks show.
Tonight is the night. There is no tomorrow. It's the semifinals for the King of the Ring tournament. Main event Jey Uso versus Ring General Gunther. Last time we met, Us, I almost had you. We got unfinished business right here, Us. Tonight, I finished the job. You gonna catch a yeet down, and I'm gonna catch a crown. It's main event time, Us. They know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Main event Jey Uso is now in your damn city, Greensboro. On the way. If I'm on the way, yeet with me. That boy look good. That boy look good. I stay drip. Hey, Oos, please hit my music and yeet. Yeet. What a yeet scene in Greensboro, Yeetsboro, North Carolina. What a scene.
It's just me, Oos.
Following is a semi-finals match in the King of the Ring tournament. Introducing first from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 240.
Let's go. Just me, Oos. Miss Bo seeing Jey Uso? Wait, what?
Night Raw's Jey Uso. You take a look at
What
the
happened?
record and how Jey Uso got here tonight into the semifinals.
10 a.m. Yeah, Panda. Well, it's 1 p.m. your time, I think. So you get to sleep a little longer than me.
From the finals of the King of the Ring.
Just me, Oos. Jay had backstage segment, and Bo saw Jay. There was Bo Dallas. There was Bo Dallas? Come on, for real though? Like, don't troll me.
Buzzkill.
Things have certainly taken a turn here, tone-wise.
Gunther! Jay said yeet and hit my music. To Bo Dallas? Backstage gorilla position at ring thing. Was there a Bo Dallas though? For real? I was making pizza dough. My hands are still wet.
Will one of these men be king of the ring when Monday Night Raw
My hands are
hits
still
to
wet.
Savannah, Georgia?
My hands are still wet. I was kneading pizza dough because I want to have dinner after the stream is over, and it takes 2 hours for the dough to rise correctly. It was Joe, not Bo. Bo had mask on. I was making pizza dough, guys, and you know how it is. You gotta be careful, and you gotta wash your hands a lot. Sonny DeVille is back, Gritty. I know, right? I was talking about that. Daniel, you missed my reaction. You gotta make sure you're here while Raw is going on. You can react live when it's happening, man. You could see what I'm talking about.
Boss, sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time. I
hear
that.
that.
That's why we protect all your vehicles here.
But
hey,
yeah, I was
nothing wrong
making
with sticking
pizza
it to the
dough.
boss.
Oh, Flo, you're gonna taste that?
Still a little
Why would
bit
that concern
on me, but it's not crazy. It's not as bad as last time.
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we
But
just
yeah.
stick to letting Dave know how much he can save when you bump
I
into
was
his
making pizza dough, and
I thought Jamie was the boss.
it's proofing right now. It takes 2 hours, so by 9:30 my time, I should have some good, nice proofed pizza dough. Where's she been though? Injured, I think. I think she was injured. Smells so good. The smell of like making your own pizza dough and kneading it and everything. You're supposed to knead it for 10 minutes. I only needed it for like 5 minutes, so hopefully that won't do anything weird to it. Did we see Sheamus though? Was Sheamus here? Sonny got married, yeah. But that's not anything that would stop you from wrestling. That's why I'm not listing it. Who cares? No Sheamus. Oh man, come on! I wore the shirt. Where's my dude at? Who's he? Rocksteady? Is he Bebop or Rocksteady, guys? Which one is he? Let's see if we hit 20 likes on the YouTube stream, guys. 20 likes? No, we did not. Look at this. What are you guys doing? Come on. Guys, it takes 2 seconds to click like. Can we do it? Please? If you like the stream, can you click the like button? There was Bo. I don't think there was really Bo, Panda. I think people would have went crazy even more than that. Is there really Bo? All right, that's it. I'm going to Twitter. I'm going to X real quick, and I'm gonna see.
Refresh your senses with a kick of citrus flavor. Do the do.
And they're all coming?
Those who are still with us. Yes.
Nah, WWE doesn't care. WWE didn't say anything about this.
Light 'em up.
No time to waste. No. Yeet. I don't see it. Panda, are you making, you're just trying to get me. WWE like to hide it. They're hiding it? Oh, okay. I don't believe it. Yo, Legato heard what I said. Did you hear how I said it? Like the likes. Yes, radio. Legato heard how I said it. Yes. I don't believe it. That's so funny, man. I'm so glad.
We're back on Monday Night Raw, and we are underway. Semi-finals of the King of the Ring tournament. The winner to face either Randy or Tamatanga this coming Saturday.
Here we go, guys. Predictions will be open in just a second.
23rd King of the Ring
Let's go.
tournament. Gunther advanced by beating Sheamus and
I tried so hard.
mentioned
I got
earlier,
so
Jey
far.
Uso got by with
In the
victories
end,
over Finn Balor and Ilya Dragunov. And here we go. Gunther
Panda
and
was
Uso
trying to troll me.
getting physical in the early going.
You think to yourself that, you know,
I saw what you
Gunther's an
said
old school
too,
guy,
Panda.
but
So
so is Jey Uso.
I saw how you said it. People should troll me about it. So I kind of know you're pretending. All right, here we go. Predictions are open, guys. Because called out Sheamus. I saw that. I saw that. Thank you.
Against the imposing Gunther.
That's gonna be a slap fest. All right, here we go.
Big opportunity tonight in our main event
Who
on
will
Monday
win?
Night Raw. Gunther blocked. Uso with the right hand as the yeets.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Jimmy John's coming through. They said, "What, Jay? What about Jimmy?" And then Jimmy John's decided to join us. All right, the poll is open on Twitch and on YouTube. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count, guys. Mods, get ready. If Jay wins, Bammy. No, Panda. What are you talking about? I did not agree to this. You're not in charge of that. I'm in charge of that. Here we go.
Win via disqualification as well as we saw Nia Jax.
Here we go. Here we go. Predictions are open, guys. It's 50-50 right now on YouTube. Predictions are open on Twitch, and it looks heavily one-sided. I would say 3-1. No, 2-3. No, 1-3. 1-3. 1-3 for Gunther, guys. Get your prediction in here. You got 30 seconds.
He needs a target.
And now the abuse begins.
Here we go.
Oh no, the ring gunner all in front of the hydration station.
Hydration station. Oh.
On the already injured arm of Jey Uso. Gunther
Drink the prime.
He realized the
Oh,
arm was
he's not
injured,
going to win.
and now there is a
We're
huge
going to
target
add
on it.
extra 0 again. Shrimgoon. Oh.
Jay
Oh my
into the
goodness.
ring post.
Nothing no
The man
selling
who said
super kick party.
earlier
He
tonight
shouldn't sell it. These super kicks look
that I'm
whack
in the
from Jay.
business of taking
Jimmy and Jay's super kicks
away.
look really bad.
That's what he's trying to do to Jey Uso, dropping him on the barricade on the back
They don't look
right arm.
devastating at all.
Jey Uso off of everything there is out here ringside.
And you notice the arm of Uso's
What
already
does look
saved.
good though is
Gunther
this
targeted it, is in
this
control.
incredible
Who is
pizza
going
mix
to
that
finals?
Radio gave
The
me.
King of the Ring.
You're whack from Jay. Wait, I'm whack from Jay? That makes no sense.
I can't imagine doing a race like this with somebody else. We're cold, we're wet, and we have no food.
I'm gonna keep going.
I'm just trying to tell you, man. Like, these super kicks never look good. They look so weak.
Arby's made chicken wraps 2 for $5.
This Gunther gives him a match,
It's
yeah.
impossible to pick a favorite from honey mustard, ranch, and barbecue. But don't ever forget.
I got this incredible pizza mix. It's from Gritty Slicer. It's the name of the pizza company that sent me the mix, but it was purchased by Radio. Radio hooked it up.
Only pay for what you need.
It makes dollars. What? Hey, I'm gonna hit you with a sling blade. That's what I'm gonna do to you, sling blade.
From any of our top brands. So you'll get a free phone and a smartwatch and a tablet. Yep, all 3 on us. Plus, check out tons more.
We got raw talk after this and more, guys. Make sure you come through and hang out. Get to my Twitch channel if you're on YouTube. That's the spot where we are going to continue the situation tonight. So if you want to just get set up and, you know, just be able to settle into where you're at. That's it. Do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You got your rules and your legatos, all designed for avocados.
Get him, Panda.
Get him, Panda. Wait, you're cheering for Panda? What did I do? Why is Panda the one? Why is this happening? I'm gonna sling blade you too, Legato. Why am I gonna get both of you now? All I said was that Jey Uso's super kicks don't look very good to me, and now everybody's thinking that Panda's gonna get me. What did I do? Did I throw whack super kicks? No. Maybe you guys are fans of whack super kicks. You guys love whack super kicks. That's your life force. That's what you live by. Skadoosh. Dude, no. If Panda ever said skadoosh to me, I think she'd win the argument immediately. Because, like, I know what that means and I know what it's comprised of. If Panda ever, like, if we were in the middle of talking about something and she was like, skadoosh, if she said that in the chat, I think it'd be over. I'd be like, alright, you got me. You got me. No, you can't do it now. It's too late. You can't do it now. You gotta wait a little bit. I'm not gonna take it. But if you do that, I think it's game over.
Hey, we are back on Monday Night Raw. It has been all Gunther throughout the commercial break. Continues to attack the injured arm of Jey Uso. This is the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. One of these men heading to Saudi Arabia in the finals on Saturday. Absolutely.
Never too late. It's never too late. Radio, thank you so much for the pizza mix, by the way, man. Radio got me epic pizza mixes, and even the makers of the pizza mix liked the tweets. They were like, yo, what? That's good. No leg slapping. Yeah, exactly. Come on. Terrence knows. You know what happened recently too? I did the Collision hangout for AEW Collision, and a wrestler on Collision actually liked the stream and left a comment. It was so good. Yeah, it's great pizza mix, man. It's proving right now. I'm giving it 2 hours. I think we got a delicious dinner coming up. A guy called Jack Cartwheel. Have you ever heard of Jack Cartwheel? That was the guy who left a comment and liked the stream and everything. Yeah, he's a guy who does cartwheels, remember? Jack Cartwheel? I think you've seen him. I think you guys have seen him.
Jey Uso is a one-armed man. And Gunther enjoying torturing Uso. He's in one arm. He's in incredible pain.
Yeah, he's a good wrestler. He's got skills, and he does cartwheels. I don't know what else to really say. He's just clean. He does what it takes, and he does his job. Gunther off the top like a haircut. No, Jey Uso says stop it. The show wasn't Hook. He lazy. Nah. Hook would have just spelled his name Hook. Like, what sounds lazier, Hook or Jack Cartwheel, you know? If it was actually Hook, he would have said a Hook, or like H. Fake Ziggler thinks he is now after Braun killed him. Wait, what? No, that's not him. That's not the same guy. What are you doing? You guys are making stuff up. No, his name is actually Jack Cartwheel. He's a pretty good wrestler, and he's very acrobatic. He's got what it takes, man. But he's just presented as a guy who's there to take losses. I feel like he could be something. Oh my God! Samoan drop off the top. I'm talking about Pizza Remix he played years ago. Wait, what?
Great display of.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's good because you liked your tweet. No, he was good before that. That's why he liked my. He didn't like my tweet. He liked my YouTube video, Panda. He watched my reaction to his match.
Semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament.
I didn't know he was gonna watch my reaction. I reacted to his match the way that I reacted to his match. I thought he had skills. I thought he was very good in his spot, and he liked my review of his match. I didn't know he was gonna watch it.
Watch this.
It wasn't like after the fact I thought he was cool. I just said what I said about him, and he watched the reaction and he liked it. When was his match? On Collision.
No use of his right arm right now.
Like 2 days ago. AEW Collision. Who did he fight? I don't know. I don't remember.
This is the part of the match where Jey Uso.
I don't remember, but I didn't know he was gonna like my reaction or anything. I just reacted to his match the way that I reacted to it, just the way I react to all these matches. Stephen A. Smith answered a question on Mewtwo and LeBron. What's going on? You guys are losing it. Jay's got Gunther down. Technically, Jay should be able to beat Gunther because Jay almost beat Roman Reigns, who was the tippest of toppest champions, but man, I don't know about this. Bam Bam cartwheels. Portman. I'm not saying he's the best wrestler ever, but I appreciated his match and he appreciated my reaction. No, Gunther kicks out.
Just like that. Jey Uso.
I like Jay doing more than super kicks here. Me too.
Fighting for that crown.
It's a beautiful crown. Look at all these diamonds. Remarkable timing for the diamonds. Make sure you guys retweet the tweet, like the tweet, man. This is the main event of the evening. And now.
Triple H, what it means to be king of the ring. Ask Sheamus what it means to be king of the ring. It'll change your career. The opportunity to win a tournament like this against some of the best in the game.
Look at this, man. You guys are hooking it up. Thank you so much to everybody who left a like tonight. I see Radio. I see J-Rock. I see LBD, Lord Brother Darkness. I see Mr. Portman, J.N. Portman. I see Finish Viking. I see Excalibur. I see Goki. Oh my goodness. Who do I see?
At least somewhat.
I see me. I see Robert Stone. He's not home alone. I see WB. I see Acid. Look at this, man. I see people hooking it up. Please hook it up, guys. It takes 2 seconds, guys. Come on. I see Alice. I see Chris Monroe. Oh, that's Excalibur. I see Alice in the palace. Holy moly. Hook it up. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. Apparently there's a pizza video that Finish Viking is talking about. We're gonna check it out. Thank you, Finish. Finish with $2. Sorry, but Gunther's just got your number right now, man. Who's that guy? It's a cool name. Sounds like a model or something. Or an actor. Something like that. Jimmy John's is after us, guys. I'm in Jimmy Johnsville. I'm getting drowned in lettuce right now. I'm working on it though. We're gonna get out of here. Hopefully. Okay, we're out of here.
What is Gunther going to have to do to get Jey Uso's shoulders on the mat for 3 seconds?
Well, Gunther's been here with Uso before. He understands.
Who's on the other side of his bracket? Tama Tonga.
Look at a huge man, Gunther flying through the air like a zeppelin.
It's Tama Tonga and Randy Orton. One of those two is going to fight one of these two. Tama Tonga and Randy Orton. Those are the other two guys who could possibly fight against the winner of this. We're going to find out on Friday. Oh my God. What do you think, though?
This has been by the playbook for Gunther tonight. And another chop. Did you hear that?
Did you feel that?
Sounded like an explosion.
Down here in these North Carolina hills.
And Jey with a slap. And a very rebellious Jey Uso. But it cost him. Chop after chop after chop. A relentless beatdown. Merciless by Gunther.
Gunther tightened up his body so much, he's like, I want to be a star. I'm going to do it. Same thing I thought from the start of this show. Someone needs to get beat with the prime. There we go. This is how they protect Jey. This is how they protect Jey. He gets the pin, but the ref doesn't see it. Here we go. Ref can't see it. Pin. 1, 2, 3. Nope. See? You know what it is. Yapping. What's that? What's this say to you?
Jey had it. Jey had it.
And now Gunther. Gunther's had enough. Hooks the bad arm. Now he's got Jey in some sort of sleeper here. Legs wrapped like a constrictor around the waist. Jey Uso's fading.
I win.
Gunther's got it locked in.
I turned it around. I reversed your panda reversal. I win. Skadoosh. It's over. Get him out of here. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, dude. I don't want Jey Uso winning this. Thank goodness. This Jey Uso main event thing is it's cool, but it's not quite there yet, and I don't want them to overdo it. And this was so necessary. I love it. My guy Gunther wins, and he's going to the King of the Ring. I love it. No panda. Delete message. Skadoosh. Skadoosh. That's done. Alright guys, it's about that time. Let's have a little talk about this. Let's see what you guys thought. How awesome was this? Are you kidding me? Let's take a look. What does YouTube think? YouTube thinks that 83% said Jay was going to win that. Only 16% said Gunther was going to win. Man, wow. YouTube, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your I'm sorry about your dang luck. And then on Twitch, only 3 people won off of this prediction. This is kind of crazy, man. You guys really thought they were going to do that? It would have made sense. I do see what you're up to because Jey Uso versus like Tama Tonga would have been crazy. Even versus Randy Orton would have been crazy, but you guys are just you're going a little too wild. You're trying a little too hard to book like the best show instead of booking the best show. You know the difference? Like, there's the difference between the best show and the best show. Okay? They booked for the best show. They didn't book the best show. Okay? The way I slow it down should let you know exactly what I'm talking about. The best show is just give people what they want. The best show is the show that leads to the best outcomes and the most incredible situations and the stuff that people really want to see the outcome of, okay? The best show is what AEW does. Just do the best show. Don't do the best show. Best show where you say it quickly like that, that means you're looking forward to what's next. To the point where that's what's more important. To the point where you're letting people know that you care about, you value their investment. You value them to the point where you want to see them again, not just want to see them once. So yeah, this was the best show. Okay, quickly move it along. Give us the next thing that we want to see. They could have booked the best show, and then these outcomes might have been differently. But it's not about one show. You're messing up when you're thinking about one show. Let's play Linkin Park real quick. Linkin Park instrumental album. Is there a way to just get all the Linkin Park instrumentals? I think there is. Can I just do this? This would be awesome if I can get this. Said show 30 times there. Didn't mention Big Show. I'm sorry. I probably should have mentioned Big Show because I thought he might show up tonight. B says 7.785. You got it. Lyra isn't good? Lyra's good. What? Lyra just needs work. She's not beating Iyo realistically, but she just needs work. She is good, but she's not great yet. Oh, radio says, hang on. We got the real radio score. Okay, 7.7. 5592. Okay, we got the real radio score. Radio was trolling me for a second. He hit me with the Rick roll. I got Rick rolled. I got Rick radioed. She was not good at NXT. Yeah, but she was better than the rest of them. She's absolutely better than needs to be hanging around down there. And she can get better. Goki says 7.852. You don't know who's behind you. I found bliss in ignorance. Something ain't no sense. The more I hear, the more you say. You'll find that out anyway. Just like before. And I'm about to break. Guys, and I'm about to break. Alright, let's find out. Can't take her score. She bans. Thank you, Radio. Thank you, Goki. Let's see. 7.9 from Alice. Let's go so we can get to Raw talk real quick. Alice, thank you. Trust me. I remember her from that. Yeah, I remember her too, but she's not bad. I feel like you're being unfair to like how she does have a bit of something, you know. Shroomgoon says 7.9559. Oh, I see you. All right, Shroomgoon, thank you. Ryan says 7.8. Okay, you got it. Thank you, Ryan. Shut up when I'm talking to you! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up when I'm talking to you! Guys, you don't know about these? I'm about to break. Alright, Portman says 7.6. You got it. You got it. I'm gonna make an exception. No. No exceptions. That is my favorite to win, but she's dominant. Then everyone in it right now, possibly no panda, no panda words. Okay. You're being like Mo recently. Every show is a 8.0. If you say so, man. You just gotta understand her. Your score is not standing out because I don't feel like you're thinking about it. Excalibur says 8.3 5592. You got it, Excalibur. She's not better than Lions? She's way better than Lions. Lions is horrible. What are you talking about? My goodness, what are you talking about? I'm not questioning your scores. I'm noticing that you're giving the same score over and over again. What I'm saying is the mini raid. This is not a mini raid. This is a large raid. It's called mini, but it's larger and it's in Charger. Holy moly. Welcome everybody. We're doing the Raw review right now. We just got to the end of the scores that I'm accepting, and I'm going to give you guys my score right now. Holy moly. And I'm sure you can hear that we have a little bit of Linkin Park in the background. I'm going to give this a 7.7. I think this is a good episode of Raw, but I think it does not make me want to look forward to the King and Queen of the Ring quite like I should. And this is one of the side effects of having pay-per-views so close together. It's great. And I love having big events, but I feel like they dropped the ball a little bit when it came to making me invested in what's coming up. I should know for a fact that King and Queen of the Ring is this week, and leading up to this and even after this, I'm not really sure that it's even this week. Is it really this week? Strong 7.5. Like that's what I can do with it. Yeet, Mini Portable. Thank you so much. Yo, let's get some M's in the chat for Mini. That's probably the best I can do right now. Let's put some M's in the chat. This is nothing against Monday Night Raw, but in the grand scheme of things, you have to, if the next time that I'm going to watch you, or if the thing that I need to see to pay off these feuds, I have to pay for, you're going to have to make me want to pay for it. And right now I'm feeling like this is a free preview, you know? Put some names in the chat. Minnie, thank you so much. And thank you everybody who just joined up. Thank you for being here. That's where we all were too. Strong 7.5. Yeah. I gotta go 7.5. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add all these scores together, and we're gonna find out if this was enough for them to come out the other side with a full-on point. Because we do a thing called Battle of the Brands here, where it's like Raw, NXT, SmackDown, Collision, Dynamite, Power. We're finding out what show is the best for this quarter, basically this quarter of wrestling. It's called Battle of the Brands. So right now it adds up to 100.90474 divided by how many scores? It's gonna be at least 12. It's gotta be. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love this beat so much. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think it's 13 scores. Hang on. I'm going to count them up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's 13. This beat is so infectious. 7.76. They got it. Oh my god, they got it, dude. 7.7619030769230077. Raw somehow, some way pulls out the full point, baby. Let's go. They got it. Dang, Triple H working the magic. He should be wearing a magician's hat. Let's go. 7.5. Dude, look at this. Triple Paul. I see you. Man, this is looking kind of crazy to me right now, but these are the scores, man. Let's go. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. You just dropped your score in the chat, Rick Burlow. Yeah. Rick Bullow. It's actually Rick Bullow. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for your scores. One of the things that I try to do is I take the scores of people who are in the chat, like when I finish the hangout, because what tends to happen is like AEW haters come in at the end of Dynamite to just tank the scores. WWE haters come in at the end of the score to tank WWE scores. So I try to make sure that it's just people that I've seen in the chat previously during the show. That way I know that they're actually hanging out. They're actually watching the show. Because you know how it is. Wrestling fans have become very tribalistic recently. And I wouldn't even say recently. It's just when it comes to doing a show like this, there are people who just want to watch the world burn for one company or another. So I will take your score for NXT tomorrow if you come through and hang out with me for NXT. If I see you in the chat, then I'll definitely do it. But it becomes somewhat of an issue if I start accepting scores after the show's already over and I don't even know if you watched it, and I don't know, stuff happens. A lot of people just tend to hate on a show or overly love a show.
Calling and trying to get her in the ring. She's waiting. As a wise man once said, this is chess, it's not checkers. And Liv is aware of that.
Look at this.
Across the planet to get an opportunity at the World
Five-time
Championship.
world
And
champion.
Liv Morgan is out for domination, but more importantly...
You guys ready? Thank you so much for the bits. We're going to do Raw Talk. If you're on Twitch, make sure you stick around, because we're sticking around on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, please find your way over to my Twitch channel, because that's where the stream will continue for the evening, okay? You're not going to have to wait for the stream to start. There's no pre-stream. There's none of that, okay? Just get to twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga and come hang out, because that's where we are continuing the stream. And everybody who's already on Twitch, make sure you stick around, because we're not done yet. But that was the chat.